I did not agree to this.
I gotta miss this. Hello.
No, you won't.
I'm allowed to lie. No, wait, no, gaslighting. We're not allowed to gaslight. It's fine. Hello, and welcome to our gathering of heroes. These are the would-be heroes of the Marvel Universe, an actual play using the relatively new Marvel Multiverse 616 TTRPG system. As a warning, this is a game that can explore mature themes, and while we'll be specifically avoiding some topics, the game may still include body horror, gore, violence, loss of character agency, gaslighting, mind control, or other topics. Our players have discussed consent and boundaries, and we collectively avoid situations that may be triggering. Players will always let me know if anything gets uncomfortable by using yellow and red cards on our private chat. If you as a viewer ever feel uncomfortable or triggered, please pause and step away. Our streams will be available on YouTube after the game, and you can always come back to an episode when you feel ready. Some quick acknowledgements. To Roll20, the official virtual tabletop of the Marvel Multiverse TTRPG system. To Demiplane, a platform that connects TTRPG fans to make games better with high-quality tools that enhance the ways games can be played, shared, and explored. And we are proud to announce that we are on board the affiliate program with Arkenforge, an amazing virtual tabletop and map-making software for TTRPGs. And Rogue Energy, allegedly the best gaming supplements on the planet, and we're proud to show some X-solidarity with the gamer energy mix that shares its name with the new leader of the X-Men. Use the promo code WOULDBEHEROES, all caps, no spaces, to get $5 off your Arkenforge order or 10% off your your Rogue Energy drinks. And let's do an introduction with, hey, a guest. Cool. Does that make us like primetime legitimate? I don't know.
No. I'm sorry.
please be so kind as to introduce yourself, Leash.
Hi, my name is Leash. I'm from Sydney, Australia, and this is all very new to me, but I'm excited to be here.
Yes.
Leash is the photographer NPC civilian that was taking pictures. Anyway,
Motherfucker.
You're still here?
I knew that dirtbag was
We've been trying
evil.
to save that motherfucker for like more than one session.
At this point,
a turn. They have been time stopped for like 12 turns and
exactly.
refused to move when they did get turns.
At this point, I'm just going to drop the aura power, let it expand. The photographer is on their own. They've made their choice.
There. All right. Let's introduce our guest.
Them through a portal.
And John's up first.
What? Hello, I'm John. I'm playing Steel Aegis. It's flip kicking superhero tokusatsu. I got tater tots.
D.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I'm Night Wanderer, that's Wanderer with an O, or D, and I'm playing the perfectly normal Quasir, god of poetry and wisdom.
Miss Gideon.
Alejandro.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alejandro, also known as the Greedy Dragon, and today I will be playing Hector, the super strong luchador with a dry sense of humor. And will we ever find out if he's going to drop this aura power he took? Probably not, but we'll see.
Will he ever call his mom?
No. At this point,
I think he will die. He's gonna have to do a
At this point, it's safer to fake his death.
Past that. past the event horizon on that one. Yep. CJ.
Yep.
Hello, everyone. I'm CJ. I will be playing Solstice, the resident Fey magic-wielding hero who always knows what he wants for takeout.
I mean, you only take one thing, so it's fine.
Just one thing?
Okay.
That's all.
It's the one thing that Fey enjoy, I guess. Sparrow.
Hi, I am the luckiest of lucky red sparrows using my VTuber again because my stream room is still not set up. And I'm not going to try and put on makeup at 3 a.m. Fuck that. Love you guys, but no. And I will be playing the ever wonderful Synapse, who is potentially going to be the most annoying motherfucker in this.
Joe.
Good morning and evening and everywhere else around the world. My name is Joe. I'll be playing Dr. Raylon Velasquez, better known as Brown Recluse, the Seattle-based Spider-Man, originally from the East Coast, who is not a closeted vampire, but a bouncer.
Right.
That's the story we're sticking to. Bouncing. What's been happening? The team, after coming to this latest and final spire in the city of Seattle, festooned, I guess, surrounded by, coated in eldritch shard magic. The team bravely faced the giant as F eldritch dragon that came out of the spire and managed to beat the spire down and crack its innards enough to shatter the final hold, hopefully, possibly, that the Winter Queen's, the Winter Court's forces seem to have on the city. As the dragon lay unconscious, as the spire seems to be collapsing in upon itself, the team barely had a moment to breathe before someone stepped through a portal to confront them, because the someone has been a bit of a thorn in their side, orchestrating and machinating things to thwart them and to get in their way. And the long and short of it is that Morgana has come to play. So, Leash, have you got Roll20 going?
Yes, I have.
Perfect.
Just trying to get on the right screen. Give me 1 moment.
I'm going to get rid of this guy. If I can do that. Sorry.
It is a cool looking dragon, though.
It
Oh,
is
yeah.
a very cool looking dragon.
Yes, I
Yeah, I
grabbed
like all the
that.
little runes on it.
Can I keep it as a pet? I would like to
mean-
keep it as a pet.
You still need to talk to Steel Aegis about the wyvern.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. We're going to have that conversation. But also, there's
Yeah,
a
we-
cool glowy dragon in front of me, and I want to keep that one.
Okay, but
I
to be
mean-
fair, this dragon does seemingly also protrude an aura of death and decay.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll just
That's-
keep
that's-
it
that's
in
just-
like, you know, high above in like a
That's just
spaceship
good
that Gideon's
base
gonna buy me.
security.
Yeah.
Right? Just have the
You
dragon
just, you
sitting
just
in.
need me to do the telekinetic portal. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Everything should be works. So let's see. We are going to get Morgana to roll initiative for me. So
Ooh.
Please don't be more than us. I don't think we can handle it right now.
Well, you see, unfortunately, I believe she has edge.
Ow.
Oh, we're so fucked.
I'm
just
Initiative
putting that
roll.
out there.
is on the top left of the character sheet, where you can see the profile picture. To the left is the focus section and the roll. So you can roll that, and I'm pretty sure you also have edge. So on the right hand side, in the rolling section, in the what's it called, chat, you can hover over any one of those four or those three diamonds, and click edge or trouble in order to re-roll that die.
And unless otherwise like stated, you almost always want to re-roll the middle die.
Except in the
Unless-
case of this one, because the middle die for initiative, the middle die can be helpful if you get a Marvel success, an M, which in this game is the 1 on a D6.
All right. No
The only
worries.
time that you get a critical success on a 1 or a 6 is when it's on the middle die. It doesn't count otherwise. Just as a
All right. Cool.
So in this
Yes.
case,
This is Leisha's first time playing this system, by the by, guys.
the best die to roll
you're-
in this case would probably be the 1.
No worries at all. Okay, cool. So if I hit, I think I've got the chat up now. I hit roll on the character sheet.
Perfect.
Did that do a thing?
Yeah, it did.
Hooray!
You
I
got a better one.
can't see that in the chat. There.
So you re-roll.
You've re-rolled. So to do the edge, you need to go into the chat box in Roll20, not on your character sheet.
Yeah. All right. No worries. I'm on. No, that's the wrong thing. I'm just trying to find the role for me. Where is it?
It's in the where Roll20 shows all of the rolls. It's in there.
I'm going to send you a screenshot, love.
I mean, I'm in that, but I'm just struggling to find the one that's actually labeled for me.
Oh, it's Leash Raptor. It's not
Yep.
labeled as Morgana.
No, I'm
So-
I'm looking for that.
I've sent you a screenshot, love,
So,
in Discord.
Wouldn't be would be heroes without some minor technical difficulties.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, getting a total noob in straight away doesn't help.
Hey, I've been exactly where you were, Leash, when I first started, because I started later than all of these guys.
No, fair enough. No, nice to know there's some empathy there. I'm what I've seen is the not aligning with the screenshot that
You may need to scroll down on the chat because sometimes Roll20 will just automatically put you on the top.
Mm.
right. There's
And it's also
lot-
possible you're on the wrong tab. So
Looks like
remember
two
how
bubble.
I was showing you clicking through earlier?
Yep. No, I'm on the right. I'm on the chat tab. I'm seeing everyone else's roles. I'm just struggling to see one for me.
Scroll down.
then-
Oh, yeah, scroll
it's
down.
probably a
Scroll
scroll
all the way
down
down.
issue.
It's all the way
Uh,
very
All the way
Oh,
down.
okay.
Very,
All the
very
way to the
bottom.
bottom.
Yeah.
right.
So-
okay, now I can
Sometimes
see
it's
it.
a glitch that
Okay.
puts you at the top, chat. So
All right, cool. Right. No, I'm as usual. I'm looking at the top. Okay, finally there. So I want to re-roll the bottom one.
Yeah, you'll probably want to
Yeah,
re-roll.
one of the
You
three
can
dice.
hover over it with your cursor, and it'll
Yep.
pop up a little sort of mini thing.
Yep, an edge. What did you say?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about how it goes.
That's
Yeah.
pretty standard. So the blue
Welcome to
indicates
Marvel
that you have
Multiverse.
re-rolled, and
Mhm.
that the 3 is the result that you have now is the higher of the 2 rolls that you rolled of that d6. It basically picks up the d6 and re-rolls it, and if it gives you a trouble, where trouble will be more of a orangish tone to the color, and it'll tell you the
Mhm.
same thing.
All right, no worries. So there's no change in that.
Either
result.
way, 15 is fine.
A 15 is a respectable initiative score, specifically because I've gotten nothing but a 15 except for this fight.
Oh wow, yeah.
Like seriously, I was rewatching some of our old streams and I just get 15s
Okay.
in initiative.
It's kind of impressive at this point.
Thank you.
Okay.
So she should automatically be added to the initiative.
Yeah,
not, you'll have to
add it.
I'm looking for it right now.
Why wasn't it? That's my
I
question.
don't know. I see Roll20 has decided to do its thing.
Oh, there goes the initiative.
Interestingly, that wasn't me.
That was me. I thought I was moving something out of my way.
Yeah, no,
so-
you did for all of us. You've not been added, but we can fix that.
All right, I can fix that.
Okay,
Upstairs.
Only the
so
DM can fix that.
just
I can't.
don't touch that screen. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna-
I will hop in.
Also,
as
yes, I am
Koji
absolutely
empowered,
shit posting directly to you, Leash, by the way.
Because I'm not looking anywhere else.
Rude.
Sparrow, you need to shitpost in the shitpost channel. How
no,
else are
you
we
don't
going to
understand. I'm making really dumb jokes that are extremely niche.
Ah, I see.
Like,
I see.
Honestly, I think it's just good business sense to make really niche jokes to see what's
I think
no
we
one else
shot
gets
one.
that shit.
Yeah, that's definitely an injury. I actually need to find the right channel to be on so you can see these things.
Okay, so there. All right.
There we go.
That I don't need. That can close. But I think as well I did. So I'm going to send you a quick little message in the Zoom.
So how about that
Okay.
local sporting team?
I hear they're doing well / poorly.
Actually,
I
my
hear they
old
meet. Oh, go on.
no, my little brother's college football team, where he goes to college in Oregon, just beat one of their rivals in a game.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Damn,
it
nice.
wasn't even a close game, and I unfortunately had to suffer through the third loudest stadium in the United States.
Oof.
Mm,
Oof.
I'm not someone who does well with super loud noises
Yeah.
without preparation, and no one told me it was the third loudest in the United States.
Ouch.
oof. Yeah, my friend has been doing fantasy football because that's just one of the things he does, and he is terrible at it. He
It's
was
like-
showing me his wins Saturday, and it's like, hey, can you tell which ones I picked the wrong players on? And it's like, oh, all of them. Oh, these are trash.
These are
But-
truly horrible. Was it like so bad that the universe decided, you know what, we're gonna do the opposite of whatever he.
Yes. Like he has these two guys he's bouncing between, and every time he bounces to one, that guy gets 0 points and the other guy gets like 50 billion.
Wow.
So, out of the portal steps excuse me, woman, I'm presenting, tall, dark raven hair. I have another picture of her. Apologies. There we go. Supervillain appearing in American comic books. Former leader of the Darkholders. Wearing green, but what looks like armor. And a tiara, looks like, with purplish gems in it. And generally looks rather nonplussed to see all of you. And Morgana, you now see the dragon, really big dragon, an ancient creature from the Shadow Fae, lying unconscious, basically on a building. The rest of you see this woman step through a portal.
Everyone else just saw that, right? Like, I'm not really a stranger to portals, but she looks dangerous.
Be careful.
Gideon, do you know this one?
Do I?
I love that I'm shouting, even though I'm literally in your head.
Is she more or less dangerous than the crystal spewing dragon and the giant necrotic tower?
Well, let's
Given
use
that
video
she's
game
standing
logic.
in
She's-
like right next to this thing and is clearly not being hurt by it, I'd say more dangerous. Also, I happen to know who she's played by, and like I am genuinely terrified. Like I
I'm more
I
excited
love
now.
Leash. I love Leash. I genuinely do. But she's one of the most terrifying DMs to come up against.
Oh, heck yeah.
So
You're
Gideon.
accusing me a lot, Barrow.
You're going to die first.
Yay!
I mean, what?
This is fun. So Gideon, do you know
I
this
know where
one?
you live.
Do I, DM?
You what?
No.
Do I know this
Huh.
person?
Would you know this person?
He could do a
Would I
roll.
know this person?
You probably wouldn't. You
Okay.
Wait.
Hold on.
I
You
had to
have
do
legend knowledge, yeah? You have a cult.
Who?
You might give me a logic roll. There is one of you
Okay.
that already
Can
knows
I
this woman.
assist? Because I hacked Doom's computers, and
No,
if I remember correctly,
no,
damn it! Come on, man!
no, you didn't.
I
Look, we
fucking
had to try.
did. I got in so much trouble for
you
hacking
hacked-
his computer.
You hacked Doom's computer in a sense of Doom let you have this information.
Doom
Or
let
so
me
he
walk in his
says.
front door and reprogram his mechs. Yes, 100%.
Yeah, tune
Anyway.
in for season 2 when we give Doom a wedgie.
Oh, I'm so doing that. Let's not bring
14.
B-Dave back for that though, because like I don't know if I could be intimidating enough to get up to behave. 14. Did you say?
14. Yes.
Fuck yeah.
No. I mean, possibly, but I mean, everyone's familiar with children's stories. Some people are familiar with the Arthurian legends, but there is one of you that actually knows who this woman is.
Yes, I think I know who she is. I don't know if I've met her.
You
But,
have seen her, I'm sure.
I've seen her? Okay.
Or at very least, you've been warned about.
Oh, yes.
And this woman is, if I remember my legends correctly as a DM, the half sister of Arthur, son of Uther Pendragon, and very, very, very old.
Rude.
Doesn't look at that.
Doesn't look a day over mid-20s.
I'll communicate with the network. Do you all remember when I was, let's say, kidnapped for a while?
Which
and left a
Which
note behind?
time?
The time I left a note.
Yeah,
the note.
I
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
Yes, the person who took me, this is her mother.
Oh.
And that's
Oh,
not
Oh,
her.
yeah.
Solstice.
And the mother
I'm
of
gonna-
Caroline Buffet.
Solstice, I have like zero context, so I apologize if my question is stupid. Please tell me we are not about to get our shit kicked in by your mother-in-law who's pissed off.
Mother-in-law? No, no, there's no, we're not related. It's just be on your best behavior, please.
All Faye look the
Grown
same.
up, please.
Solstice is fraternizing with the other person was purely magical.
He thought it
that
was.
True, Solstice.
Yes, absolutely. I had no time for such dalliances.
It was
I would never.
a magical experience.
Um,
All right.
I don't
So
suppose
follow-up
this
question.
is going to be
she
a.
evil?
Yeah, I'm about to ask her. I don't suppose you're here to congratulate us on taking down the dragon, are you? For context, you see this very young-looking woman in a green and black, almost like hood and halter top and skirt. She's currently got a laptop strapped to the side of her hip, and there's currently a shimmering ball around her, and I believe around Solstice, as a telekinetic force is protecting both of them. I will send you a photo, by the way, because I did not describe her very well.
Yeah, fine.
I don't suppose you're here to congratulate us on defeating a dragon and taking down a spire, are you? Don't suppose that's where this is going.
Now, why would you think I would congratulate anyone for damaging an ancient, powerful, magical beast?
Because honestly, it was kind of impressive on our end.
I literally headbutted it so hard it has a concussion.
May I just ask for the sake of our guest that whenever someone addresses Morgana, they also describe the person who is addressing them?
Oh, right.
Also, a good call.
Yeah.
John, you
That
go
is a
first.
good point. Yes. So yeah, the snarky little idiot he is for those of you familiar with the tokusatsu, he's kind of in like this Asgardian take on Kamen Rider or Super Sentai armor. A lot of oranges and yellows and warm colors, a big flapping gold cape. He's got this knight-like visor, and yeah, he just recharged all of his focus. So there's probably a bit of steam coming off of him since it's cold and all.
Kind of like medieval knight, kind of
Kind of like sci-fi medieval knight.
sci-fi medieval knight meets Orange Power Ranger.
Yeah.
The one who then said, I headbutted it so hard that it has a concussion. You will see a surprisingly short man. I think he's like the shortest guy in the group, but he is clearly the widest as he is just packed with muscle, wearing a luchador mask in the shape of a jaguar. Think King from Tekken, who's my favorite character, and definitely not the inspiration for this character, Capcom. I don't know what you're talking about. He's legally distinct.
Exactly.
That colored in red and black with the most just deadpan look on his face you could imagine.
Should we describe everyone else just real quick? Get that out of the way.
Sure.
Yeah,
sure.
are we going through, or did I miss a cue?
Nope.
No.
No. Like it went silent. I'm like,
CJ.
now would actually be a really good time to.
Yeah, sure.
Let's describe Solstice.
Yeah, next to Synapse, you see, and he's like slowly approaching the barrier of this like force field that's surrounding them, looking at you, kind of scared. Is this dark elf with long white hair, white beigeish robes with accents that look like embers still glowing, and he has like a little, um, just looks like a book by his side, held together with straps. Definitely maintaining eye contact.
Morgana's daughter, Caroline LeFay, whisked him away at some point. Morgana knows about this and is none too pleased. Joe, describe Brown Recluse for us.
Raylon is about 6'2". He's muscular-esque, but not like maybe soccer player / swimmers build. But now he's kind of a little more swollen because of the nanobots he is experimenting with that he got from Red Jaguar, that because he's a bouncer. And he has on a Spider-Man suit similar to the one behind me, but it's barely containing his body because he is now super swollen. And he has a mask over his face. He's not really making any faces. He just looks a little like, well, that's different. But that's kind of, he's just thinking to himself, and he's thinking about Chilaquiles right now, and thinking that he's thinking about this to himself, but it's in the network.
Yeah. And Gideon Price. Oh, excuse me. Kavesir.
Flying in the air behind the group is Kvasir or Gideon Price, depending on when you knew him, if you did. He is an Asgardian. He is the god of wisdom and poetry. He has been missing for a long time. To his posture, there is a sort of regal imperiousness which comes with having been a disgustingly rich man for the past 200 years. He is wearing a coat which is dark blue with golden lining that flares out at the waist. That also reflects the stars that would be above them if it were night, and also kind of like that projection moves as he moves through through space. He is also wearing two golden bracers, which he seems to weave various effects, spells, and powers from.
I think
Got
Synapse is going to
everybody?
send out. Oh, sorry,
Sorry, it's just if we got everybody.
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
Did we describe Synapse?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
she
was
was the first
She was
one.
the first.
The
She was the
first.
first one described.
Did you describe everything on Synapse?
No, I did not. I also sent you a photo, Alicia, by the way, if you want to have a look at that.
Right.
Yeah, so around her neck is a gold green amulet, so that the base is gold, but the gemstone is green. It's almost like a swirling pattern within it. And if you had a chance to examine the whole of it, you would find that there are no links. There's no like attachments. It's literally just a solid chain completely all around it. And despite any kind of movement she does, it sits perfectly in the center of her chest. So, which is so fine and good and fine.
What are you doing here, LeFay? I was not advised that you would be coming. At least not this early.
Sorry. Why would this character be advised that I was coming?
She wouldn't be. He's
She
just
wouldn't
being.
be. Oh, right. I think she's gonna cast him a look and not even like grant him a response. Just gonna look down on him as if like, yes, very funny, whatever. More interested in the welfare of the dragon as she's sizing up the group and also making some plans in the back of her mind.
All of you are going to get a low level thing from Synapse, just basically being like, I really don't think she likes us, and I think we need to be ready.
Mike, for my own education, did we officially kill or just knock out the dragon?
Knocked out.
Good.
It has a stupid amount of hit points. In order to knock it down again, you'd have to do that much more again.
Mhm.
Hey,
Is Morgana close to the dragon? She might go up to it and
Fuck.
just go to check on it.
You can?
What its status is. Yeah, just gonna sort of go over there and just get sort of close to its head or its neck to sort of reach up and touch it to have a feel of what its life aura is like at the moment. How well
It
it's
is
going.
unconscious. It is breathing. It is looks a little beat up, a little worse for wear.
sorry, it's probably very sore.
Mm.
It's gonna wake up with a headache.
It's gonna need some Alka-Seltzer when it wakes up.
I mean, they did try to choke it.
We
Assesses it
succeeded.
a little. Does not look particularly impressed with the state of this dragon.
The creature, magnificent as it is, was rampaging through this area of the city and this plain, and we were forced to knock it out.
What makes you think that you have any business interfering in the conduct of dragons?
I mean, we live here, and it was fucking up where we live. Are you going to say we don't have a right to defend where we live?
As much as a rat has a right to defend itself against a cat?
This rat knocked the fuck out of your dragon, and I can do more.
Aegis is going to look over at Solstice and say, okay, are you just an outlier? Are all Fae this?
Are you saying that out loud or through the network?
Yeah, he's saying that out
Fuck.
loud.
I think I look at you and then I look at her to see if she's looking at you. Like if what you just heard kind of affects you in any way.
Believe me, I am no regular fae.
Ah, you're hyper arrogant. Got it.
I mean, technically, she's not even Fae, depending on the legend.
All you get is like Synapse is just this sigh. Oh, do we have to pick a fight with everyone that comes through a portal into this world?
I mean, to be fair, we didn't pick a fight. This is in the mental network. To be fair, we didn't pick a fight with Oberon when we went through his portal.
Yes, you did.
No, I
Yes, you
didn't.
did. Not the
Um,
point. I said into this world.
You were sassy. I don't know. Anyway.
Privately, through the mental network to Synapse alone, you wouldn't happen to have the ability to cause those two idiots to have nightmares every night of their mothers beating them up for bad behavior?
Oh, it's already in the works.
Good.
I'm just gonna get them flashbacks.
Good. Excellent.
I'm also gonna hack
Traumatized.
Hector's phone just so that his mom can actually call him.
Oh,
That's dirty now.
oh, that's cold. That's a step too far. Nightmares of his childhood, he already has those. Making so his mom can call him whatever she wants, that's a step too far.
Oh yeah, no, that's the step too far. Not
Um,
antagonizing.
I'm going to fly down to be kind of level with Morgana. As I said, the intrusion was upon a realm where this creature was not supposed to be. The goal was to cease its destruction of this world. As to your question, when the dragon's conduct begins conducting itself upon Midgard, it becomes the purview of all of those who live on Midgard.
Spoken like a true Asgardian, of course.
What is it that you want here?
Leech, to answer your second question,
Mhm.
give me a logic attack against, because I'm going to be mean and not tell them exactly what I'm doing. Where are you? There you are. Come on, a little faster. Thank you. Against your difficulty is 17.
All right.
Oh
Just gonna-
fuck
Oh,
me.
sorry, 15. Excuse me, 15.
Okay, good. Not me.
Okay, that's a
Not
little
me.
bit. It's
What
not
the fuck are you
me.
hitting?
15. Sorry.
No, here's the thing. If it's like a logic attack, it's like 17 is my exact defense, and I'm just like,
Oh,
fuck.
oh shit.
Monday.
Oh no.
We fucked. I'm so fucked.
Well, this is about to escalate very quickly.
What?
Okay, so you now have forced your way into the mind of the basically induced a telepathic link with a character.
Excellent.
Oh my god, she opened up a
Given
new
that
text
I am
chain.
in everyone's brains, I would be able to sense if someone new is on the network. I could
That
sense
is true
Curtis.
because it is your network.
Exactly. So, whose brain is she habiting right now? It can't be mine. Can
Or
it?
can it?
Synapse.
Can't it?
It's mine.
Yes.
Aren't you curious thing?
Hell. So the rest of you, the next thing you hear, you just hear Synapse go, hell, and the network shuts off. And she locks it down away from you.
Rude. Wow.
Listen, if you're in my
via-
head, you're getting everyone's head. So that's
Oh,
the immediate thing.
that was the goal. I'm hoping that I have a moment to establish my own telepathic network via synapses before it gets shut down.
I feel like, given that you're intruding on my network, I would know you're there and shut it down the second I felt you. Because I've done
Yeah,
that
but all I
before
need to
on
do
Crotus.
is be half a second faster.
Yeah, it all depends on who thinks faster. This
I
old
would like to
hag or
point
this
out
young dork.
I am literally known to be thriving on caffeine and they get the speed of a machine. So.
Yeah, unfortunately, you wouldn't get much because the network itself, according to the rules, is established between willing characters. So you wouldn't be able to get much more than you can force your way into a telepathic link with a character, and through that you would have been able to sort of eavesdrop. But she is also able to drop the network at any time.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I was hoping that once I was in through someone's already willing network that I could take over, but that's fine.
But there's more than one network there.
Fuck me.
Oh
Okay,
no.
so Solstice, you like in that moment as she drops the network, she kind of like grabs your hand, and like for the first time, you kind of see like proper surprise on her face. Before, is that aura still active, by the way?
Which aura?
The aura of decay that was hurting Solstice before. Is that still active when we took down the pillar?
Well, Jaguar is still emitting an aura.
Well, I believe we left off the session with saying as soon as the pillar's aura stops, he'll drop it.
So the
That's
power
bold of
could
you
go
to assume
somewhere
that
else.
you have the choice to drop it.
Okay, no, it's
So the
fine.
rule-
She's gonna squeeze your hand, Solstice, and she's gonna step out of the bubble, keeping the bubble where it is around you, and she's just gonna standing on the outside of it, so she's away from anyone at this point.
I think we said you can't do that, right?
Oh
we
no,
tried
it
that.
can't move with me. I'm still in
The bubble
contact with
moves
it.
with
I'm just
you.
on the outside. Oh, okay. So, all right,
Yeah,
I'll stay where I'm
you're-
in there.
You're in the
Okay.
bubble. The bubble moves with you.
Like,
And Jaguar, give me. How would we do this? You want to shut down your power.
Yeah, so the rules, the power itself, because I use
Yeah.
steel power, says I know how to use it, and it's based off of ego. So I would think if it's fighting me trying to shut it down, maybe some form of ego check?
Give me an ego attack roll.
An ego attack roll?
Yes.
Oh boy.
It's you exerting your force over the fundamental force of nature.
Okay. Okay, I can do this. I can do this.
I believe in you.
23!
Nice.
23, baby!
Nice.
Oh my god.
I was giving it
I-
its money. So yes.
I've never been more scared to roll in this game in my life.
You as you are exuding this pulsing force of death and decay and cold, and you try to initially just casually just let the thing go, and it won't. So you find that you sort of dig into the wellspring of strength of personality of and it digs deeper still, and you kind of it's almost like your consciousness moves down into the fundamental forces that are the links between electrons, that are the creation itself, to sort of wellspring this strength of disconnection, to tamp down this seemingly never-ending release of energy. But you swallow it down, essentially. You force it out to stop, or basically to stop yourself from being the source, or the new source.
So this is using the mental network to Gideon directly, because Hector knows Gideon can hear him, because Gideon has talked directly to
So
him
many
before
networks.
without Synapse around. Says, aura's done. Also, I'm assuming Synapse closed it on you too.
You don't actually get a reply because Gideon does not have a telepathic network up.
It's like talking to.
He did use telepathy to talk
Why
to
are you
but
ignoring
he
me?
never set up a telepathic network for everyone.
So you're currently in Synapse's head right now, right, Morgana?
That's right.
It's not often I meet a telepath that can do this. Kind of rude barging in on a network you weren't invited in. Solstice, you feel Synapse is fucking shaking, by the way. Talks have been getting, she's fucking terrified.
I'm not a fan of people talking behind my back. And I wanted to get a better measure of you and your little team. It seemingly you've roadblocked that, so let's you and I get acquainted instead.
I'm real sorry, but my dance card's full. I can do a telepathic. No, she's still in my head. Okay, never mind. I'm going to mutter under my breath to Solstice so he can tell somebody else. She's in my head. I can't risk bringing the network up while she's there.
In your
So
head,
squeeze onto
in
your
your head, zombie
How does Crotus feel about someone else playing around in my brain?
Funny you should mention that.
Uh-oh.
Well,
That's
Morgana's just
never a
noted,
good thing.
like, you are curious, aren't you? There's more than the two of us here.
I get that a lot. I have a question. So she's fuck.
Just coming to say hello. Why are you here?
You are not nice.
No, I'm not. But neither are you.
I'm trying to remember. I haven't actually run him in a while. Synapse's name is real name.
Seraphina.
Seraph. Right. The Seraph. That's right. Now I remember.
Yeah.
It cannot have our Seraph. Our Seraph is mine. Our Seraph is ours.
Solstice, you just her hair, like she is literally shaking so bad.
Yes. I'm just the phone between these two. It's fine.
Yeah, no, she's just literally, she's just like gone very, very still, and you can feel like just this tremor running up her entire body.
Darling, what's going on?
I don't plan to take your angel, darling. It's okay. I might just have a little fun with her.
So right now she's projecting into my head a telepathic link, right?
Huh?
That's what she's doing. So I can't read her. She's projecting to me. She's just invaded my brain a little bit.
You could try to.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just checking to see if it's already done or not. All right. This is a dumb idea. What am I doing? Okay, so this is a stupid idea, guys. But I want to stand a little more equal ground. Is there a way? I don't know if this is a thing. But can I create like a mental scape between us so that we're both kind of standing and communicating instead of her projecting into my mind and me projecting into hers? Just like we're meeting on an equal field using the telepathic link instead.
You mean essentially like an astral projection?
Almost like we don't go anywhere, but instead of it being like a push and a pull, it's like we're meeting at the doorway kind of thing between two people instead of in one mind or another. Meeting in the middle, if that makes sense. If I activate my
try for a
telepathic
link, and that would basically just sort of even that playing field.
All right, that's what I want to do then. I have to make a logic check.
Against,
that's what you were rolling against. I get it now.
Against vigilance. Yes.
Against vigilance, yes. So it's not a combat roll. It's just a normal one.
It is an attack, but yeah.
Oh, should I roll the other dice then?
No, it's fine. You're looking for the thing.
Yeah. All right. Is this a check to do with? No, it's not. I'm just fucking with you. Okay. Sorry. An 18.
A day 18 is successful. So you push back essentially, and you can sort of now sort of send messages to her as well.
I really, really think we should have this conversation on a different state. And like, there's a little bit of steel in her. I don't think Morgana would sense it yet, but there's this like, she's still shaking, but she's like standing up instead of running away.
But what Morgana does sense is that you notice this individual, this unassuming green hoodied individual with the amulet, and as she pushes back in this link towards you, you notice you almost hear the undercurrent of that demonic voice underneath it. You hear the sort of like the little crackle. The crackle itself sounds like kind of like a microphone feedback, a speaker feedback sort of thing, just like little digital little bits. And as she does this, as this young woman sort of stands up against you and tries to steel herself and sort of squares her stance to sort of like try to push back, you notice for the briefest moment a little flicker of black flashes across her eyes, sort of thing. Little sort of like little tendrils, very almost imperceptible, sort of spread up, little tendril, kind of like the little tech stuff that was happening to Tony Stark in Iron Man 2. Little tiny bit, barely perceptible.
It's going to be just a slight opening of Morgana's eyes as she sort of sees that, but tries to keep it masked for just a second. All right. I think I know what I'm working with.
So, what shall we do now?
I think Synapse is going to try and be a little bit brave and simply just, I don't know who you are. Not really. I know what your name is, but that's not much. But I can feel your mind in mine, fingers on my spine, teeth at my neck. But I promise you this. You will not hurt these people. I will not let you.
Can Morgana get a sense of who Synapse is as a person, like their general I getting the impression that this is a big thing for Synapse to stand up and be
Yeah.
she
She
but
has
also that you're very much when my friends are threatened, that
yeah.
comes from within me. Is that something that Morgana can sort of see or sense?
Yeah.
You've been watching these individuals for the greater part of a year now, and they've been thwarting, and you've thrown different things at them. You've possessed another supervillain in order to take them on, sort of thing, to thwart their plans, to slow them down, so that this invasion could happen in its timing. And you've been watching these individuals sort of develop and grow in different ways. And this young woman, a mutant, has been seemingly afraid of her powers in some ways, but sort of leaning into them in other ways. A very tech savvy hacker who came across an amulet over the course of her, let's call it, indiscretionary.
Less than legal adventures.
Yeah. And has been sort of inseparable from that ever since. Came across these other individuals after investigating some bits, art gallery stuff, and generally falling into these adventures with these other this mixed bag of heroes, and has slowly developed this sense of self and a strength of personality to stand up for the things that she now believes in.
Right. I'm impressed. That's it's taking a lot of guts for you to stand up to me like this, isn't it? See you quaking in your mental boots.
I may be afraid of you. And I am. I've never met anyone that I can feel like this. And it is one of the most terrifying things I have ever done. So when I tell you that I will not let you hurt them, you can believe me. Because even though I am terrified, I am still here. And I will stop you from hurting them.
Oh, do not misunderstand me, darling. I applaud you. However, I think there's something you fear a little bit more than damaging your friends. I feel at the end of the day that perhaps you're terrified of being alone.
Morgana,
And
ego attack.
I'm to make that ego attack roll.
Fuck me.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
fuck off! You motherfucker! Leash!
A Marvel
Leash.
success 27.
Hey,
Okay.
guys.
Not a Marvel
Okay.
success, an ultimate Marvel success.
Ultimate Marvel success 27.
I
Guys,
love
Leash,
you.
I swear to God.
Absolute best.
I love you, Sparrow.
That is the
Oh.
best role you can get in the game. That is
Oh.
amazing.
I'm glad you guys love each other in real life because this is gonna get ugly. All right,
I
so
think
Leash.
our Marvel success fishing that we've been doing for the past few months has finally caught up with us.
You
Okay.
motherfucker.
so how does would you Leash, would you like to describe the theatrics of how this would look?
So what have I done? I've sort of
So what you're doing essentially, all right, or I can do it. Watch this.
yeah. Sorry, I'm still
Be-
finding my
No,
foot with
that's
the
okay.
mechanics, so, yeah.
Morgana sort of looks at you at Synapse, narrows her eyes slightly, raises her hand, and you feel a tug. And for the first time since you can remember, the amulet jumps off your chest, hangs in the air, and sort of trembles. And you watch, horrified, as the black ichor pulls, you feel almost like draining out of your face, out of your neck, out of your brain, pulls through, runs down either length of chain of the amulet into the gem and pulls itself completely out and threads through the distance between and sort of lands and sort of hangs in the air. And you're now that little static that you have every time that Crotus would participate in your thoughts is gone. You're now in your head alone for the first time since you put that amulet on. And here is where we're going to take our first break.
Do I still have a mental link with the thing in the amulet?
No, actually, the mental link with Synapse. You have the mental link with Synapse. The thing in the amulet is now in front of you.
Cool.
So,
Leash.
let's take a quick break, do a bottle break, get some water. Hydrating is important. Bring some snacks back for the rest of us, and join us back in 5.
I never
And this
agreed to
is why
this.
a Saiyan is not stronger than a Kryptonian on a planet with a yellow sun.
No, listen, I can
That's
trigger you
fighting
in
words
one
now.
sentence. I can trigger you in one sentence. Boba Fett's better than Mondo.
I have heard that so many
Alright.
times this past week, and it is weird.
Wish you now have.
Best
full
part is, I have
permission.
no
End
idea
them
what
all.
the fucking context is. I've just
End them
heard
all.
it, and I've just watched
Wanna
it. Anyway,
see us lose a whole huge part of our audience? It's just Star Wars.
Exactly.
anyway.
All right.
Moving
DC's
on.
better.
So, bad things are happening,
Christ.
or at least
So,
maybe they're bad. Who knows?
my shadow has now been drained from me. Cool. That's so fine.
Yeah, nothing
Do
bad
we
can happen.
see the demonic sludge being milked from Synapse's
Please don't say it that
chest
way.
gem?
Please never say that to me again.
Ugh.
That made me uncomfortable.
Ah,
Yeah, milk. The
Right.
word milk is
Yes.
banned.
Ugh.
you see,
Listen, you get one, and that was it.
a dark, shadowy, vaporous ichor being drawn from the gem of the amulet.
Yes, hello. Super strong luchador with super speed. I would love to punch Morgana Le Fay in the face.
Huh. So we're launching into initiative then, is what you're saying.
I mean,
Christ.
Wait.
he'll ask Gideon. Like out loud,
It's
he'll
not-
just say,
oh.
Gideon.
I think at this point, like, she is. You see, Synapse is like wide-eyed, absolutely the palest you've seen her in quite some time. I mean, admittedly, you haven't seen her for some time, but even before that, like, she had been scared, but in a different way. And right now, what she's looking at seems to be something from like nightmares to her, something scarier than even the threat of her own powers had been.
I think we need to get into initiative.
Still
Yeah, I
connected
think
to-
Aegis is about to kick this this poor lady.
I'm still connected to Synapse at the moment, aren't I?
Oh yeah.
You are.
I'm still locked. I think what you're getting from Synapse at this point isn't words, and she's trying to hide it and hold it together, but there's like this deep well of terror that has just opened up inside of her.
Fantastic. Cool.
Nothing like hearing your friend say that. Go on. Love you.
I removed those crutches, darling. Let's see what you're really made of.
Okay. Fuck.
I'm loving this. All right. I guess let's launch into initiative, I guess. Starting at the top. Kavazir.
Sorry, are we rolling again, or am I?
No.
No, we're using the
Uh,
same
No,
one.
we're using the same one.
Can we just use Gideon for a little bit? Because Leash is going to try and remember everybody's names.
No,
and
that's fine.
Yeah,
like,
Gideon, John Doe.
would that be okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because the name on the Zoom is Gideon. So
That's
Yeah,
fair.
sure.
figure that's easier.
In Price, eccentric, multi-bazillionaire,
This Guardian.
Asgardian.
He has a heck of a CV.
He has a good CV, yeah.
You're
That's
getting
not
a
redacted.
particular, by the way, Gideon, you're getting a particular sense of detestation from Morgana towards you.
I mean, get in line.
I think the only people that actually like Gideon are not Gideon themselves.
Okay. Let's do. What does this do? Is this? It's an ego attack. Yeah, let's do that. I am going to use elemental grab with let's use the element of air for the moment.
Cool.
The character makes an ego attack against the target's melee defense within 5 spaces times the character's rank. Yep, we're in that. If the attack is a success, the character grabs the target with their element. On a fantastic success, the target can also be pinned and suffers the element's special effect. Breaking free requires a successful melee check against the number 20. So that is an ego roll, and that's just a check. It doesn't do damage. So that is a fantastic
Woof!
26. No, that is
Okay,
an
no,
ultimate 26.
Look at that again.
Jeez.
Okay, I think roll 20. Okay, this is like literally.
Roll 20 was
forgot
like, okay,
the
I'm
Fae and his
sorry.
guardians
I didn't
duking
realize.
it out while everyone was just like,
Fuck me. I'm so
Roll
glad
20
that was
is
not
the-
against me again.
It's like, I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was gonna be that bad for the cinnamon roll of the group.
As Leash is new to the system,
Yeah.
I'm gonna backseat drive a little bit.
Yep.
Morgana's going to spend a karma.
Mm-hmm.
What's that Amory roll?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So all
you
you
don't
have
have
to
to
do
do
is
anything.
just
Do I
yeah,
just
No,
put
I,
it
just
in
ha-
karma?
I have to do a thing. I just need to double check something.
you decrease your karma by 1.
Yeah.
Leash.
All right. No worries. Cool. Doing that. Was that, or I was looking at what I could cast as a reaction?
Oh, you
That's
can also
always
do
fun.
that.
Mm.
Yes.
And I was looking at, what was I looking at? I've lost it now. Where is it? Where is it? Not that one. Not that one. I was looking at protection hex.
Oh, you're already on that. You already have that.
I'm already on that. Okay, right. Already got. Oh yes, that's right. I already have that. That's fine. In which case, no, I'll spend the karma.
Are
Huh.
you
I mean,
okay? Did anyone else see that roll yet?
yeah.
What the fuck? What the shit, man?
What is
I'm-
happening?
Gideon Price went to
She's-
the Dreadfire School of Roll 20 rolling.
Yeah, I did.
She's touching my synapse.
All right. So what are you
Look.
What are you
casting?
gonna do about it?
I am gonna show you. I am
We're
doing
about
an
to commit
elemental
murder.
grab with air.
Yep.
So, since it's a normal success, if the attack is a success, the character grabs the target with their element. So she is currently grabbed with air.
Yep.
I am immediately going to use my reaction to brain drain, which is the trigger is the target is grabbed. It costs me another 5 focus. I need to reduce focus. The character makes an ego attack against the target's vigilance. If it succeeds, the target takes regular focus damage, and the character heals half that much focus for themselves. On a fantastic success, the character heals their full focus damage instead.
Yep.
Okay, okay, but hear me out.
Yeah.
Quick face.
Hmm?
Oh fuck. Oh,
Quick
Oh,
fuck
face.
me.
Oh no, shit! We're about
Fuck.
to get the ageist treatment.
The character is attacked. Fair. Concentration 5. The character and their clothing can instantly become intangible. Does that work for brain drain?
It works for
I think it works on the grab.
Yeah,
they're,
but it's
they're not
already
technically grabbed.
fair. Fair.
That
Yes.
sounds like this. Yeah, removes
Okay.
their trigger.
Then I'm going to use my second action. Quick phase, intangible. Does magic work against intangible?
If it's physical effect, yes. Or rather, no.
Yeah, I was like, that doesn't make sense.
So let's say bolts of Balthak.
No.
No?
If they do any physical damage, no.
Okay.
Do
So
you have anything that
then,
attacks focus?
I suppose. Oh, I have everything. I am going to. The problem is finding the stuff. Let's go with.
yeah.
Does this do a thing? No, that's not a thing I want. What about?
So yeah, Leash, you and Gideon have the same hex. So there's going to be a lot of Googling in this episode.
Hey, it's
As you
just
try to-
like old times when we were learning this.
Flip, 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 flip. Oh no, it doesn't do this.
The current
Page
number's
27, it says this.
Yeah, let's go with a telepathic blast then instead.
Ooh.
So that is a logic attack against a target in line of sight. If the attack is a success, it inflicts regular focus damage. On a fantastic, the target takes double damage instead and is stunned for 1 round.
Cool.
That is a 15.
Does not work. So
Okay.
Blast, sort of. Does it has a physical manifestation?
No.
I mean, in the comics, you'd see like some kind of a thing, and it
I've always added a bit of shimmer to my telekinesis, just
Hmm.
for the
Well, this is
lulz.
telepathy, so
it feels like the mind that's there is shielded.
okay.
And it sort of feels like it glances off, I guess.
Okay.
Descriptively.
And I am then also going to use my movement to get in her face.
Move.
Sup,
Pull out,
motherfucker.
pull out the sword cane and stab.
Yep, that's the next one.
Right back to the
That's- Yep, right back to the beginning. Just stab. That is going to be my turn.
Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Jaguar.
Oh,
So-
and I recover some health.
Sorry, my stutter acted up. Is Morgana still phase shifted?
I believe she's out of phase until her next
Yeah.
turn. I think that's quick phase.
Phase is concentration.
Phase is
So
Okay,
unless
so
she drops
she's-
it, she is still phased.
Okay, well,
Yep.
the problem is I am a full physical attacker. I have no range nor magical options. Luckily, I do have something called dampen power.
Oh.
So I just need to, if I'm reading this correctly, which I hope I am, it would be very awkward if I'm not. I need to make an ego attack against a character I can see within 20 spaces of me.
Okay.
Attempt on the power of powers ranges or I have to. Okay. Ego attack. Please let me
Ego
start.
attack.
17's not too bad.
That's pretty good. You
So
should be
solid.
proud of that. That's an excellent roll.
Thank you. It's also
Doesn't
the
work, does
exact
it?
ego defense I have.
That's my
And-
exact logic defense.
Exactly. It work against.
It'd work against me.
However, you feel essentially you reach out and you can't get a lock. You can't. There's something in the way that just is stopping your power from manifesting.
Okay, I think when that happens, Red Jaguar is just gonna, hey, Aegis, if
On it.
someone, if
Don't know what you're gonna say, but I'm on it.
I just
I'm
realized
s-
something. This is like the perfect fight because last fight we kept making the joke Jaguar and Aegis should not be allowed to work alone together. This is the perfect fight for them to be allowed to work together.
Exactly.
Aegis, I just have one question for you, and it's a really important question. Do you have your tranquilizer darts with you?
Oh,
I
Full
wish.
circle, folks.
I'll explain that later, Leash.
All right.
Too soon.
Should I try again? This is the actual mechanics question. Is there even a chance of me being able to hit her while she's phase shifted, or is it just like a straight negation of physical damage?
There might
physically?
be if you hold your action until I go.
Yeah, I think after that moment of Aegis, and he's just like on it, he'll hold his action, to clobber until Aegis does his thing.
This is gonna be the dumbest turn.
So I will end my turn there. Actually, I will use my movement because I can move wherever the fuck I want on this map.
Yeah.
To go over and like put myself in front of Synapse, just in case.
That one.
I'm sure this will be fine.
We'll be fine. We're just gonna commit murder of a legendary being from folktale.
No one's murdering anyone.
All
I
right.
feel like a joke could be made. Never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke on stream. Just I caught myself. It's 5:30 a.m. Let's move on.
Can you
Um,
type it in the shit posting chat,
Shitpost
please?
channels for it.
Yeah, I will. But I'm about to go on my turn, so I
Fair,
will type
fair.
it after.
Oh yeah, it is your turn. Synapse.
Yeah. Okay. So this shadowy thing is in front of me, right? And so
Oh
it's
yeah,
Hector.
I should
But
manifest that. But yes,
Yes.
shadowy thing is halfway between you and her.
okay, what is it doing? Is it just manifesting, or
Sort of just congealing and kind of like pulsing, but not. Ironically, exorcism. If you roll a Marvel success, it stuns the possessor. So it's literally not
it's
acting.
stunned?
It's literally stunned.
What are you doing?
You beat up Lotus.
So Morgana, you're gonna get back. Hell are you doing?
We're showing you your potential. Isn't that obvious?
Um
There's so much more to you than even you realize.
I'm getting real sick of people telling me what I can and can't be. When I'm gonna be whatever I'm supposed to be, it'll be something I decide. Not
Isn't
when
a matter
someone
of
makes me
can.
into it.
This isn't a matter of can and can't, dearie. This is a fact of who you are. You should get to know her. She's fascinating.
That one, perfect.
Oh fuck me. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Okay. So she's still in my head. Morgana's still in my head, so I can't risk bringing the telepathic network back up. What am I gonna do? Can I telekinetically grab this shadow? Or is it not
Sure.
yet formed? I don't have a mental attack, otherwise I'd use it.
In 1 sec, just loading. Roll 20 is taking its time. No, that's too big.
Whoa!
Sorry,
Jesus!
sorry.
I'm so
big.
fucked.
Too much.
Listen,
The
no.
Zerg here.
Listen, if that's what that is, I'm fucking sending it to the moon.
All right, portal to the sun.
Whole lot of no.
Let's go.
Huh? What the?
Yeah. So I'm down here.
That looks horrible.
Bad. Well, I'm gonna have nightmares.
So I'm in front of that, right? Or it's been in between us.
It's between, yep.
Okay, cool.
I mean, technically, exact between be more there, so it's fairly close to Aegis.
Okay. It's close to Aegis?
No, I mean,
Yeah, that's
10
fine.
feet away.
No. That's good, like character analysis. What I mean by that is,
Well, now you
she's
remember.
so she steps up. She is shaking in her fucking boots. And she's gonna just try and lock this thing down. So I think Solstice and like anyone like next to her, you just feel this pull of power as she draws her energy up and uses a telekinetic grab on this thing.
Oh yeah, it's close to Aegis. All right.
Do I need to move and deal with this thing? Like,
No, you can reach with telekinetic grab that far. I'm pretty sure.
coolies. Logic attack against the melee defense of a target.
Yep.
Within 5 spaces times the
It's
character's
stunned,
name.
so its
yeah.
melee defense is like SFA.
That's a 20.
Oh yeah, easy.
Okay.
That would beat
Character
it
grabs the
even if
target.
it didn't.
Nice. It's not a fantastic success, so it's not pinned, but it is grabbed.
It is grabbed.
Yeah.
So it is now immobile unless you move it.
I can't do another thing, damn it. That costs my action.
You can spend a reaction if you like.
I don't know if I have a thing as a reaction. Do I might. It's been a while since I've actually had to fight her as a as an active character. No, it is a reaction. Cool. Can I pick this thing up with telekinetic toss and slam it down next to us so it's away from Aegis?
Sure.
Oh no, I have
You
to
can
throw it at
toss
another
with a reaction,
target.
yep.
Yeah, I have to throw it at another target. Can I throw it at the pillar?
Yes.
The thing is, I want it. I don't know if I want to throw it near Morgana just because that's where everyone's going to be going, and I'm trying to keep it away from them if it's part of me. It's terrifying. Cool. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna yeet it at the pillar.
Okay.
The range
Wouldn't
for
that
the
bring
throw,
it closer to Aegis?
it's gonna go over the top of Aegis, and Jaguar, and into the pillar next to me.
Okay.
Logic check against the target's agility defense.
Uh-huh. Which is also terrible because it is stunned.
That is a 22.
Oh yeah, easy.
It will inflict 27 damage. Yeah, failure inflicts regular damage on the thrown person who falls prone within one space of the target. If the attack is success, the target takes regular damage too.
So where are we putting
So
it?
I can hurt. I want to put it here, please.
Okay.
Outside of my bubble, though. So I have a bubble around me and Solstice at this point. But I want it outside that bubble, but I want it close to me.
Okay.
Mostly, I need it within 5 spaces of me for my next turn. I need it within 5 feet for this next idea. But I think that will be my turn.
Okay. Well. So you bodied the glob of incorporate something.
The demon sludge.
The demon sludge. I'm looking for my little piece of paper. There it is. And it has that many less hit points now.
If we just straight up murder Crotus this game, I don't think Aegis is going to feel bad.
I mean, after
that's
seeing
fair.
that, I think it is fair to just commit murder on a demon. I don't think anyone would call us bad guys for doing so.
Anyone that's watched Hasbin Hotel would.
We tell them it was an evil emissary of heaven if they
No,
watched
we tell
Hazbin Hotel.
we tell them it was Valentino. We just
Yes,
tell them it was Valentino. It's fine.
It's Valentino's true form. You don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about it. All right.
Fair. Solstice.
You skipped.
Yeah.
Oh no, you didn't.
Oh,
Never
you
mind.
Very quickly, in reaction to what Synapse is doing, I'm going to shoot out a little flame, and it's going to miss Krotos and fly 20 feet past him, and then stop and expand. And I'm going to try and trap him in my elemental prison.
Ooh.
But at the maximum range, so it's just like right between us is that prison of fire.
Okay.
Nice.
What do we roll for that? Elemental prison. Form prison. There we go. It's an ego, I guess, attack. Compares the result against the agility defense of the target.
It's still stunned, grabbed, and fucking prone at this point. So I feel like that his agility defense is not going to be that high.
That's fair. It's fine. And it is now grabbed. Oh wait, no. It's in a prison.
Nice.
Prison people. Oh, fantastic success. Okay, yeah. Attacking against the prisoners against the character's ego defense. Any attacks against the prisoner absorbed as if made against the character's elemental protection power, and the prison continues. Oh. Cool. All right.
And I'll just like very almost dryly, but just do what you have to do, Synapse. I don't know what this is, but I know it's important to you. The rest can deal with Morgana. We can deal with him. Or her. Or it.
I think it's Crotus. She's gonna look up at you like with that horrified look on her face. Or I think it's part of me that blended with him. I don't know.
Ooh, that's a good
Doesn't
idea.
sound good.
Let me write that down.
Motherfucker.
Just the
I already
the
have
mental
plans.
image of Solstice basically putting an evil pudding into an oven and telling Synapse, do what you need to do with this.
I have to answer.
Usually my tinnitus acts up real bad when things get quiet, but
Yeah,
it's pretty
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty quiet today.
All right. So, Solstice entraps the glob of
Shadow.
shadow.
Can we just call it Shadow? Because I really
Shadow.
don't want to deal with a goo thing.
Fair enough. Shadow.
The shadow of Crotus.
Massive shadow. The demonic shadow in a cage of fire. Cool.
It's just gonna be B guy all over again.
Aegis. Oh, is that sorry? Solstice, is that you? That's your thing?
Yep, yeah, that's me.
This is your creep works. Aegis, you're up.
All right, so Aegis is going to hop back and grab Jaguar by the arm and say, like, we really need to get you a shirt or something so I have something better to hang on to. And
He just puts his arms out.
yeah, he is going to run as fast as he can while holding a man of the same height, but 2 to 3 times the weight. And as he gets the two of them to Morgana, he is going to phase other and say, okay, Jaguar, let it rip.
Time to swing.
I mean, yeah, now you're technically in phase with her.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Absolutely.
Woof. Not too shabby.
High rolls.
Not too shabby.
Mm-hmm.
They should be very proud of this roll.
What? Why you gotta say it like that, Mike? Like,
It's a
are you
22.
mad-
It's very impressive.
Are you mad about the dragon?
No,
That was
Just
not
a
at
little
all.
bad about the dragon.
I'm
That
just
was
saying
such
that
a good try. Well done.
Tell me that's Morgana actually
Proud of
speaking.
you. Oh
Is
yeah.
that Morgana actually speaking? Because if that's
Yeah.
Morgana actually
So you-
speaking, I'm
you-
gonna kill her.
you fly through the air and you're going to just kind of haul off and deck her. Or you're going to give us a nice wrestling move. What are you talking about?
I think it really is because right now Hector is basically, Red Jaguar is basically testing because he's never fought a phased opponent before. So he's basically just trying to take a swing to see what happens. Because he has a couple more ideas after this.
Oh god,
Leash,
we're so
leash.
fucked.
Leash,
Nice.
leash.
Nice.
The fuck was that? The fuck was that, Leash?
I don't know what
Do
you're
you-
talking about.
Do you understand how terrifying this woman is to play against when you know the way she thinks? You have no idea what's in store for you.
Morgana, you see this Takusatsu style Power Ranger type kind of grab a hold of the luchador and the mask, and he kind of runs up and he basically shot put yeets him at you, And for a
Okay.
brief instant, you're like, oh, wait, maybe this is bad. And then your magics take effect. You don't know why you doubted. You've been doing this for centuries. Jaguar, you haul off. You're like, ha, this is fantastic. I'm phased. This is gonna. And your fist glances off of almost her face, but it doesn't quite connect.
Hmm?
And you do nothing.
Hmm. Okay.
Aegis is just gonna kind of whisper to Jaguar, like, okay, I'm sorry, did she just take
Yes,
a right hook to the jaw and not flinch?
I should
I
have
think we're
Um,
fighting a mixture of you, Solstice, and Gideon in terms
She's
of power
also
sets.
just gonna
Not wrong.
retort with a, you don't even have your own signature move. You have to steal someone else's.
Oh, dirty, dirty.
At least you're supposed to be
Oh. Okay,
fighting
now
the
I'm upset.
characters, not the players. Fuck.
And that will be Aegis.
I'm actually angry. I want to make that clear. Leash, you're doing wonderful. I want to make it clear. If I start cussing you out, it's not directed at you, it's directed specifically at Morgana, and props to you. I'm legitimately getting angry.
Oh,
Yeah.
if I'm making you upset, then I feel like I'm doing a good job.
Exactly.
Fuck, that's such a good retort.
Yeah.
Rounder clues.
God, I love her.
This is great.
To give you the summary, Morgana reached out, pulled a blackened shadow out of the amulet of Aegis's, or sorry, Synapse. It became a sort of a manifested shadow, like concentrated shadow. Synapse then grabbed it telekinetically, pulled it away from Steel Aegis. Solstice encapsulated it in fire. Then Aegis grabbed Red Jaguar and yeeted him at Morgana with no effect. Gideon Price attempted to telekinetically grab as well, if I remember. No, elementally grab with wind.
Wind grab, yes.
And she phased that. So it's now you.
And I've seen all of this happen.
Yep.
I'm going to web myself over to the next building. Can I take some of the material on the ground to make something? I'm just not going to get involved with whatever the shadows do. I'm going to make something because I have that ability. I can tinker, if I'm not mistaken. I think. I'll check the list.
You're inventoring?
Yes.
Where is that?
Yes.
Edge to logic checks to
Creating a
create a
repairing thing.
doodad.
I'm going to try to make something with some stuff.
You're gonna try what?
I'm going to make something with some stuff. I'm just going to, if I'm seeing all of this, I'm just going to web over to the next building. Is it still cold?
Yes, residually.
Okay. So I'm going to first go over to the next building to get out of the coldness so I can try to heal. And I'm going to take, with my web fingers, just take whatever 5 things I can reach with one hand as I swing over to the next building. And I'm
Okay.
just going to try to get out of sight because I'm just going to like, well, they've got it covered. So I'm just going to go over here and make something.
All right.
And that is my turn because I see this, I see it for what it is.
What? What are you saying, Joe? Are you saying I have a plan? All right.
Yes.
Okay, so round recluse, excuse me. Web swings toward a building. I guess we'll just put you, I guess, here. And you're just basically punching in a window and grabbing a bunch of stuff. Cool.
Stuff from a window or on the ground from where the tower was or is.
Send me a message and let me know what your plan is, what you're thinking.
Okay.
See what we can assemble. Which leads us to Morgan Le Fay.
So fucked.
We're fine.
We don't die.
You don't die.
We're practically gods. Wait, wrong
Wait.
game.
Anyway.
So
Christ.
Morgana is currently still out of phase.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, as predominantly a D&D player, she's Leash is wondering whether or not there is a attack of opportunity mechanic in this game.
There is not.
No.
Great, cool. So she is going to take flight and move out of the way a little bit. What's that big purple thing in the middle of the map?
That is the Seattle Space Needle, which has been
Uh-huh.
up until recently encapsulated in purplish eldritch ice.
Do you like purple? Okay. I do like Eldritch.
Exactly. The
Coming
lines
closer to
down,
me.
the white and purple lines down, up and down the map, are basically essentially ley line induced, more or less Northern Lights equivalent, basically a massive energy surge that seem otherwise impenetrable.
Okay. And Solstice currently has the amulet. Is that right?
Solstice?
No.
No.
So he's put a firewall around the shadow.
Right.
So
okay.
he's still standing next to me in my telekinetic bubble.
Where is the
Cool.
amulet?
Is
Oh,
it still?
Still.
It's still on me, isn't it? It's just it got shadow yanked.
Okay.
Yes. I'm
Yeah.
going to send a quick message to Leash.
That's fine. I've been DMing her this whole time, just being like, it's great business sense. And I will explain that to people later if it comes to it. But like, rest assured, it's funny. Just ignore it. Yes, I've been trying to crack her while she's on screen. It's not been working.
You have to try a little harder than that, darling.
Oh, a challenge. I like challenges.
Also, yes.
That's so fine and good.
You know the reference I'm going for, right? GM?
Not exactly.
Okay, don't worry. The person in question knows what will know what I'm doing.
Oh no.
To Kazir Gideon, not that long. How does one do? Oh, and with portals, just to remind everyone,
Oh fuck.
the one side of the portal has to be within 5 feet of you.
But the other can be anywhere in the
The other
multiverse,
it can
depending
be anywhere that you have been in
or
the
seen.
multiverse. Or seen.
Mine works with seen, so depending if it's
Yep.
the same portal spell
If you
that
have
I
seen
have,
it or been there, then you can open a portal there, but the other end of the portal has to be within 5 feet of you.
I think the thing I did last session was open a giant portal to a server room to heat the tower.
Mhm.
Oh. All right.
The
Morgana Le Fay.
portal still has to be within 5 feet of you. The one end.
Okay. Let's see if this works then. Morgana would like to get into a position so that she is within 5 feet of Solstice.
Okay.
Oh, he can't. You won't be able to get inside the shield.
Doesn't need to. I mean, what? Let's say that out loud. Oh, darn. My internet.
Mike, I'm coming for your kneecaps.
I'll hold them down.
She's going to summon portal directly under Solstice.
Oh,
Okay.
And she's going to send them somewhere.
I'm in portal. How does that work?
Don't you fucking dare!
are you kidnapping our other cinnamon roll?
So the
Again?
character opens
Oh,
a
space
glowing
next to
portal
them.
in space next to them that teleports anything that enters it between the space and its destination, which forms a matched glowing portal in the other place. This can be between any 2 points in the multiverse as long as the character has seen the destination. Anything can move through the
Morgana's
portal.
been a lot of places.
Son of a bitch!
She's still
Yes, she has.
she's still very much focused on Synapse and through their telepathic link.
It's almost like she's not even looking at Solstice at all. She just stares at Synapse the entire time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. This is like unwavering eye contact at Synapse. And through the telepathic link, she's going to say, we need to work on this fear of abandonment and being left behind. Darling, your attachments are holding you back. And phase in is going to portal Solstice somewhere else.
I think at that point you
Um,
hear this. Sorry, go on.
Well, I'm just going to potentially blink as a reaction.
Yes!
Fair.
Do it!
Nope,
But I'm
Right
not gonna
beside
know.
her, be like, darling, I've been doing magic my whole life. You don't think I'd be prepared for something like this?
Can I
Come on.
dispel as a reaction?
I'm so bad, but
Oh God!
Counterspell
Blink,
this
no.
as a
JoJo
reaction.
battle.
It's time for the counter spell. It's time.
The blink isn't a spell, so
No.
The you could
So you
dispel
open the
portals. You could dispel the elemental prison, but you wouldn't be able to dispel the blink as it happens because it's a reaction.
All right. Okay.
So you open up a portal,
Yeah.
staring at Synapse the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Solstice, you feel basically like you feel suddenly, gravity taking effect. The ground is literally opened up under you, and you start to fall through. The last second, you blink away. So feel free to move your token to wherever.
Ooh, all right. In which case,
Oh, he's outside the bubble though. So that's something.
fuck.
well, if he's outside the bubble,
What can you do as a reaction?
How many actions do you have? You fucking
He's
flew,
Morgana Le Fay.
summoned a
Yeah, she's an evil wizard. She has how many ever actions she wants.
fuck.
Never late nor early. She realizes precisely when she means to.
Get out of here,
What
Gandalf.
can we do as a reaction? Let me think. Summon portal is an action.
I'm so sorry. I managed to break one person, damn it. I'm so sorry, CJ.
All right.
So sorry.
Let's see. Catch bullets, no. Plans. You may not have a reaction for this one.
oh.
Yeah.
But it's scary enough. Synapse is gonna freak.
Well, he's outside the bubble. That was an unintended consequence.
Maybe a little bit of a very mild eye roll and a little ruin my fun. Very quickly directed towards Solstice before looking back to Synapse. Well, she's already said your attachments are holding you back. I think that's all I really need to do. Maybe move out of the way just a little bit.
Sure.
Why are you rolling for me?
What?
Why
Why
did
are
you
you
roll?
rolling?
What?
Why did you roll
Rolling for
vigilance
who?
for
What?
me?
Who rolled a Marvel
those of our-
initiative for?
For those of our viewers who are
Oh,
watching
Synapse?
this without looking at
Right.
the screen, Mike the GM has just rolled an
My
initiative for
shadow
Synapse's
self.
character and received a Marvel success.
Fuck
We're
me.
fucked.
Why are my rolls shit?
That is kind of hilarious, though. Your
That's
roll
kind
is
of-
terrible.
That's
on.
kind of funny.
Go on, it's
Best
fine.
initiative that Synapse has ever rolled.
Mike, you don't have to be that cruel about it.
Well, that's so
Well.
nice of you. Fuck you.
I mean, nice.
Just because you're correct doesn't mean you have to be so loud.
Fair. All right. Either way. That was Morgana.
Yeah. So Morgana's going to get a little bit out of the way. And again, once more to Synapse is going to be like, don't worry, sweetheart. I'll take good care of it.
Son of a bitch. Leash, we're gonna have to have words after this. Like, I love you, but I feel like we're gonna have to work some shit out.
All right.
Do you want to add the other synapse to the initiative order since you've rolled her? Just so you don't forget, I mean. I still think that's the most people I've broken on stream at one time. I'm so proud.
There we go. Let's see. So then we'll hop to the top of the round with an additional entry.
I love that we've all, like, so Synapse, Dark Synapse, Aegis, and Solstice have all rolled 17!
Yeah, it's kind of, again, it's impressive.
It's impressive! Go on.
We are impressively mid.
It's been a while. What kind of powers do I have now? Oh, look.
Oh, I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm
what?
so sorry. This is about to get fucking fucked.
Telepathic
To
network.
give you an
That
idea of
looks
how
fun.
fucked we are, I would like to remind everyone that in the one case where Hector's body with all of his powers could have been used against you, she pinned me down and proceeded to use my body like a wrecking ball.
Energy absorption.
Yeah, I forgot that.
looks fun.
Only if you can actually do damage to her. Good luck.
Let's do that. So,
Mhm.
what does you, Solstice, what does your elemental fire cage look
I would say it looks
like?
like
Literally a solid bubble of fire? Is it a...
no, I think now like I have more control over this willing change that I made. It's a very thin layer, and there's little like when paper you light paper on fire, and like once it finishes, it kind of like curls in on itself, and
Sure.
the little embers like travel around. It's like that around this shadow.
Okay. So you can
Just like
see
little
through.
pockets of like embers. Yeah.
Small thing. I don't think the Dark Synapse can do anything yet.
Dark Synapse
They're
she
still
has
grabbed.
last round.
No. She's still grabbed. And
Oh.
prone.
Actually, technically speaking, she's not grabbed because you telekinetically tossed her.
I thought that
But,
still
yes,
held it.
I'm saying that it's she's grabbed and she is within the prison. Yes.
Yeah, no. So if she's grabbed, she's can't do shit. They have to break out. Breaking free requires a successful melee check before they can do anything. And they have to beat a DC 20. True, I guess.
Haha! Synapse's poor physical capabilities may be your saving grace. No offense, Synapse.
Oh no, I built her to be weak as shit. Physically.
Your weak
mentally.
noodly arms are gonna save us.
That one moment where
Listen, I
Synapse
had
is
a
like,
focus and that's what I was going for.
no, I like to
Yeah.
imagine as Synapse is processing this in her brain, she's going like, oh, thank God I never took Hector's offer to work out with him up.
Yeah.
Cannot move.
Good thing. Cannot move?
Cannot move unless they carry the other person with them.
Okay.
In order to
Yeah.
move independently, the grabbed character must escape to be free.
But they were
Otherwise,
also stunned, I believe.
that was last round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, stun's over. I guess she can do stuff just at trouble.
Mm.
Well, I mean, she can't move. If anybody attacks her, then they attack with trouble. Particularly considering Synapse is like right next to her.
I feel like I'm pretty obvious.
True.
Like, there's a
Oh, no,
difference
what-
here.
What if she counter grabs Synapse?
I'm not going anywhere. It's fine.
That's a good point. However, that is a good point. Telekinetic grab.
Morgana's immortal, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
We'll
no
just have to
time
find
travel other.
Wait, so you're saying we finally are fighting an opponent that I can hit as hard as I fucking want and I don't have to worry about killing them?
Sounds
We're
like it.
fighting an opponent that you can try to hit as hard as you fucking want.
Oh,
Chad,
fuck off!
You have to actually hit him.
Yeah, we'll
Also
have to
kidding.
connect.
Oh,
All right.
wow.
Ouch.
Synapse,
that
you
against?
heal- Well, you.
Oh, great. Yep. Mhm.
Now, nobody's paying attention to the glob in the corner. The massive shadow congeals and sort of manifests a form. And you all sort of see this sort of, it twists and almost cracks and sort of forms into this from a nebulous amorphous shape into the cat ears, the hood, the whole aspect, but it's twisted and it's sort of like it's like like shadow burning away from it sort of thing. So it's almost like it's on shadow fire, and it looks at you, glowing red eyes. We don't need you anymore. And reaches out and snags you in a telekinetic grab and starts pulling you towards the fire prison. And here's where a good point where we can have a second break. So, if you haven't hydrated yet, go do that now. Get up, stretch. Stretching is important, and come on back in 5. Mouse.
How dare you say Bobo was better than Mando Sparrow? I cannot forgive you for this.
The
You
best
have crossed
part
the
is I don't
line.
even get the context for that. I'm just like, I know it pisses people off.
Wow.
I'm telling you right now, this is not a hill I'm dying on. I don't
I don't
even
know. I
this
prefer the
hill.
first series. Like, what was it, SG1 or something?
Nice.
Oh, God.
Mhm.
Christ.
All right, welcome back.
Fun all the way.
What did you just say?
I don't know what you're talking about. You keep hearing things.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So we're back with
The
Synapse
great
reaction.
facing themselves.
The synapses are firing.
Fuck you.
Nice. Write that down.
Fuck you. I'm going to,
Oh.
because they're yanking me forward, I'm going to do it first and try and break their concentration a little bit.
Oh, okay.
That's a 23
Gotcha.
against their, I have to remember, telekinetic toss. against their agility defense. And
Yep.
since they're locked down,
I mean,
I know my agility defense.
they're not
It's
locked
not
down.
that high.
Yeah. They're not locked down. They're you can move them if you can move them. The grab is basically two individuals are sort of locked together, and if one can move the other one, then you can just move with the other one. But yes, you can in fact start pulling them into the fire instead.
Okay, yeah,
and
that's what I'm gonna do.
as-
Just like
as Dark Synapse realizes that there's resistance, you see them double down their efforts and they try to concentrate. So you've got this standoff happening where you're both trying to pull each other into this across the line. You're doing a tug of war, and you notice that as this entity Crotus Dark Synapse is straining, it almost looks like it blips, it digitizes. Its form is held with this shadow mass, but you notice it is almost like you're staring at a thing on screen and it does a digital blip sort of thing. It gets that low pixelation as it's concentrating on you. Fun for Lynn. That's that. So you're pulling them in. You're fighting against them. What did they roll? They rolled it. Yeah. So neither one is gaining a lot of ground. So we'll just have to do a contested roll next time if we continue this fight. Back up to the top. Gideon Price / John Doe / Convisio.
I am going to cast. Cast. It's magic. I'm going to cast a protection hex. Let's see if I roll something good this time around.
I mean,
that's passable.
Cool. You surround yourself with Asgardian weave magic.
And then I am going to I'm going to use what's it called? What was it? Was it focus fire? Was that the thing? I forget. What was the thing that I did every time I did it?
Focus fire. On one enemy.
Yeah, focus fire on one enemy. Yeah, I'm going to use focus fire on Morgana.
Wow. Rude.
I'm going to point at her, move up to her, fly up to her again in her face, and say, "Shall we dance?" And to the others, I'm going to say, "Hit her in the hubris."
What part of the body is the hubris?
By the way, Mike, it has. By the way, it has now been a full turn. Is Karen finally fucking out of here?
Why would they leave?
Is who?
Their blog's gonna be popping by the end of this fight.
Oh, is the photographer?
The photographer.
Yes, the citizen.
Tell me they
Oh.
fucked off. You know what? At this point, I don't think we can save them.
They
Like,
haven't.
whatever
Okay,
happens
that's
to
fine.
them.
I tried.
I put her.
I stopped concentrating on that portal.
Okay, cool.
They can get
Fair.
fucked.
Good to know. Now she's just gonna move up forward.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Well, you can't get
And that is going to be my turn.
Did
Oh.
Gideon's attack land?
So
Or
what
if you just
Focus
think-
Fire does is I call out you, and then everyone other than myself has edge on their actions against you.
Yeah, he basically just gave everyone Hunter's mark.
yeah,
kinda.
it's
Cool.
basically yeah.
I feel like Morgana's response is going to be, "I thought you'd never ask, but I'm leading."
I don't mind.
Let's see. Red Jaguar.
Hector's just thinking in his head, "Oh God, please tell me Gideon isn't flirting with this bitch." As he hears that conversation, And because we just got the edge, I need to think, should I attack the Shadow Synapse? Or should I try for Morgana Le Fay again? You know what? She pissed me off. I'm going to try to hit Morgana Le Fay again.
Okay.
Bring it.
Super speed. Hello. All right, first attack. Damn it.
No.
Come on. Come on. Okay, I'm going to try for the marble.
Why?
Damn it.
Roll the 1.
A 23 did not hit?
Where?
What?
Earlier.
Great.
Earlier, my first attack against her.
You're 22.
The 22, yeah,
22.
thank you.
Mm.
No.
So 23 might.
I still have a karma point left.
You do.
Just gonna, excuse me 1 second, just gonna. Nope. 18.
You summon up this wellspring of power deep in the fundamental forces of nature. Blam! But does not connect.
So I just keep hitting this magical force field of sorts?
Yes.
Please tell me that's not to my question in Sash.
All right. Dude. Let's see.
Yeah, that'll be it for my turn. But this is actually starting to give me an idea.
All right. That's your turn?
Yeah, that'll be it for my turn for now.
Okay. Aegis.
Oh boy. Every time this fight, I scoot forward in my chair like that's going to help anything.
See, I do that with the VTuber, but you can't tell too much.
No, I think we can tell because you like zoom out way
Oh
far
god,
and
my
then
headphones.
zoom
Hold
back
on.
in.
I can't hear shit. There we go. Repeat.
I think we can tell because you zoom out way far and then come right back in.
Oh no, that happens when I look to my right. Hold on. It like
Oh,
zooms
yep.
out because it loses tracking. So if I do it too quick or like if I stay looking at like my right too long, it'll just zoom the fuck out. It
That's
does happen when I
hilarious.
move, but like
Okay, so Aegis has almost a full tank of focus going on.
Cool.
So yeah, I think I am going to dump this focus. He is going to sprint forward, jump through Gideon, and say, "Okay, you want special moves? I got one. Lockdown." And he is going to use shutdown powers on Morgana Le Fay.
Damn.
What is shutdown powers? That's an ego attack, I believe. How the hell do I still have 3
God
karma?
damn it.
Yep, that is an ego attack. Oh boy.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn some karmas on this. Don't mind me.
Yeah,
Should
you
I-
get them back.
Should I edge the 6 and try to get a
You
marvel?
do
or...
have edge from focus fire.
Oh,
You already have edge. Like,
I would
That is
suggest
correct.
getting rid
Okay,
of the
so-
1 first.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's much better.
Nice.
you know what? I think
Oh,
that
Keep
actually
it
hit.
up.
That may actually hit.
hot diggity
See
heck.
Alicia's face of like, okay.
Now she's got the stat block. She's just like, what hell can I unleash on this next turn? It's gonna be fine.
I think that
PM.
actually hits.
So I don't think I need to do the thing we were talking about in the private chat, do I?
Oh,
Oh,
No, I don't.
No, no.
Not that last thing.
Oh yeah, I guess not.
Ah.
Technically, you're phased.
Cool.
So the shutdown power doesn't connect.
Huh?
What the fuck? What did you do when you were making this stat block? That's not directed at you, Leash. That's directed at Mike. What the fuck?
He made a boss.
Yeah, but like,
Right, dude.
So far, it's only been literally 2 powers that you guys just haven't been able to get past.
I've been a little distracted. Let's be fair.
I mean,
I
sure.
haven't had a chance to
You
take
little?
a. You're cute. You're not
not.
that cute.
Now, Aegis, you are not
I'm not
phased.
cute, so I'm stunning.
Hmm.
No, I can agree with that. Sorry. What?
Uh,
I mean, you could have phased.
yeah, I don't think he has actually dropped phase yet since
Oh, you are phased.
I do believe so, yeah.
Yeah, he phased.
Oh,
Phased Jaguar and then never
well, that's
never
different.
unphased.
That's
Oh
different.
no.
I don't actually think Morgana ever dropped her quick phase either.
So
So
you're both in
of you have phased.
Oh,
That's
well,
the
it
same.
still doesn't work, but you're both in phase though. So,
He's just gonna just like swap you away like you're a mosquito. Just
oh, where's the thing though? The thing. How did I have that set? Sorry. How do we have that happen?
Sorry.
Have to
I
do
just
it on
watched-
your, have to do it on your action. All right, Aegis, that's you.
Yeah.
Okay, Solstice.
What did you say, Gideon, when you use your power on her?
Hit her in the hubris.
Okay.
Hit her in the hubris.
Hit her in
Yes.
the hubris.
That's the bone that connects the
Yeah, it's right next to the
arm to
humerus.
I'm going to speak to Synapse loud enough that Morgana can hear me, since she doesn't want to directly talk to me. Like, Synapse, Caroline told me her mother would basically sell out to gain power, but is this what she meant only? I mean, she's only doing what Steel Aegis can do. It's quite. But I'd say it's quite disappointing. Anyways, let's deal with the real threat, and I'll walk towards you, and maintain
Jesus.
concentration. That's basically my action.
You know what? Fuck it. Solstice, most dangerous member of this group. Me? Nah, I can only punch things.
okay.
Solstice, he can just destroy your soul.
Wow.
Solstice.
Woof. That's like the sassiest I think I've heard Solstice be. I am so proud of you.
I think everyone takes a moment of just turning their head as they hear the nicest person they've met suddenly get super annoyed and sassy.
The first time psychic damage was done without a pun.
Oh no.
Hold on. What is?
being?
It's not hit. It's not my
I know.
turn yet.
What?
I know.
Also, why are you
Going
going
ahead.
Steel Aegis?
Because I'm making you nervous.
Fuck you.
uh,
I have
Alright.
enough anxiety problems, man.
Solstice, that's you.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold. I'll actually hold my action.
Okay.
If this thing gets through to attack it, if it gets through the.
Well,
Reason-
it's sort of having this fantastic tug of war against Synapse Prime. And it seems to be, well, right now it's winning unless Synapse manages to roll higher. So
Ah, that's what that was. Okay, cool. I have a plan.
So, Synapse, if you would
Prevent
please give me a logic attack roll. And this is not your action. This is basically a contested roll.
Yep. I lost it.
So the flame's getting super hot. You're like, eh. Your turn.
It's my turn.
As the shadow face of your self.
Morgana's still in my head, right? Yeah.
And Morgana's
Oh, yeah.
never dropped that thing, so she's still in your head.
God fucking damn it.
Welcome back, Barrow.
Aegis. Fuck you. Second of all.
Nicely done. Nicely
Okay. Nicely done. Yep.
done.
Okay.
It reaches
So
out.
does Dark Synapse go before me, or was that Synapse's turn?
No, that was not Synapse's turn. That was just a defense. It basically says, We loved you. We trusted you. You hurt us. We don't
This,
believe you
ladies and
anymore."
gentlemen, is the gaslighting.
This is some incel shit. I'm just gonna say this for everyone listening in. If you have someone in your life who's saying that to you, just walk away. They're
100%.
not worth the effort.
Just stab them.
Yep. No.
We
no.
as streamers we do not
we
condone
as
that, but
would-be
listen, I'm just
heroes-
saying.
Wait.
We
I'm
do not
just
condone
saying.
physical violence nor assault. We
Alligators
do,
are an
however,
excellent
condone.
way to get rid of bodies. Just saying. Anyway.
You know, I'm not gonna even say what I'm gonna need to say. Then there's no way to save that.
No, no
Okay,
coming back to that
so
one. All right. So next.
that's what he's. So that's what Dark Synapse says to me. I hurt you. I hurt you. And like I'm gonna have like this pulse, completely for flavor, of like telekinetic energy around her. You put my friends in danger. You've put everyone in danger. And I hurt you. You didn't love me. You never loved me. You used me. And I am done being used. Is Dark Synapse within 5 feet of me?
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna portal underneath her and then slam her back into the ground. Into the firewall, please.
Cool.
She's within 5 feet of me.
Yep.
So like she'll do this gesture, like bring her hands down. You can't see me doing it, obviously, because I'm using the VTuber. And just slam it into like through the air, like almost clawing at it. And a portal will snap open underneath. The Dark Synapse will drop through it and she will just fall onto the fire. I am done being used by people. I am done being afraid of people like you.
Okay.
Maybe they
No, go.
maybe they won't. Maybe without you, I am not who I thought I was, but I am not going to let you define me anymore.
Well, we'll have some good growth today. No.
Yeah.
Cool. Give me a. That's a logic, right?
No, it just happens.
No.
I don't have to. It just happens. I
Let's
don't
make
have
a
to do
logic
shit.
attack anyway.
Okay.
Just as a. Oh, yeah, there we go. Nice.
Marvel, baby.
Nicely done.
Let's
Almost
fucking
a
go!
massive success. Almost a perfect success.
Almost. I nearly had a perfect
Wait.
success. I've never had one.
Oh no,
I
it's
mean,
not
you do have
against
edge.
Morgana. Fuck.
Oh, I have an edge.
Oh no, it's against Morgana. Never mind.
Ah,
That's
damn.
what half the second
Morgana.
after.
Could we give her edge regardless? I want to see if she
You
can get an ultimate
absolutely-
success.
Yeah, like that was a
You
good
can
speed.
spend
Lots of help
Sarma.
action out
That's
there.
a good scene.
Oh yeah, there's a help action thing as well.
Could I use my reaction to use the help action?
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna.
Edge at 5.
You just
Damn it!
Ah!
Damn it!
You know what?
That would have been so good.
I feel like that was an amazing scene. I'm going to give it edge.
It's not
I
a
meant-
four.
Roll 20, you overbloated bastard of a website. Why are you like
you
this?
gave the enemies how many ultimate successes?
Yeah, what the fuck is this? This favoritism by the website. It's
Jesus.
fine.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. Either way, you, in your anger, in your pain and rage, you pull, and you almost let go of the telekinetic grab, but then you portal underneath it, and you use the combination of the two. Instead of pulling, you push them down, and they zoom into the fire. And they seem to react. What is where was that roll?
23. No, they had 20. She had 18.
Oh no, I'm
On
looking
the tug of
for Solstice's initial roll for the portal or the
For the
cage.
damage.
The cage? I don't. Was there a roll for the
Ooh.
cage?
There's a check, I
Found it.
think.
Okay.
Okay.
Best part
15.
is you've
Yeah,
not
it's-
said
it's
she's got a
worded
telekinetic
weirdly.
shield up. I have mine up. I always have mine up. I made that clear, but you did
Yep.
not have the Dark Synapse bring hers up.
You're
so.
right, I didn't.
Wahaha. So now you can just do damage to her.
Hit her, hit her, hit her. Quick, take her
This
down
is
before I
great
can get the shield
therapy.
up.
Okay. So that's you?
Yes.
Excellent. Good work. Very nicely done.
Thank you.
Morgana.
One moment.
I'm
No.
so fucked.
No, you don't get a moment.
I feel like
sucker
Synapse
punched
has
my
come really
microphone.
far as a character.
I agree.
If there was not any fire between us, Synapse 100% would have slapped her. But I'm like, that's not worth it to take that damage. Even though she has the shield up.
No, it won't. Never mind. Nope. Okay. Let's see. How
Okay.
can we grab?
Hmm?
How can we grab?
It's usually against melee defense.
Mm.
Grab is always against the melee defense, no matter what the power is.
I'm looking for the. Yeah.
My telekinetic grab?
Nope. Nope.
No. Morgana is going to cast Icy Tendrils of Ichthalon
I
on.
sent you another message. Sorry.
Nope. Okay. Oh, okay, that's better.
Huh.
Sorry. We'll ignore what I just said. Crimson Bands of Saturak
What's it, Turek? Yeah.
on
On
Steel Aegis.
Eh,
Attempt to grab.
I don't like this.
Well, you guys are still
And
in the
that's
same phase.
an ego attack roll, please.
No worries. Ego attack. Whoops. Ignore that second
Come
one.
on.
Jesus.
You know what?
Whoosh.
Roll 20
Well-
was designed by someone who goes on too much D&D Reddit. Who's like, the players win too much, they must be punished for everything. Fuck you.
The dice are definitely telling a story with Leash's rolls.
Hmm.
I'm
Oh, sorry. Did I not tell you I cast a few spells before we started streaming?
Yeah.
Yeah, I cast Oak
Uh,
Flesh, I cast Guidance.
listen,
Really,
listen,
really?
leash, my love. Could I get you to do those same spells when I do like lottery numbers? Pretty please.
James, yeah. you're-
Yeah, could you
I
will
take you to Korean
DM a couple of us?
barbecue.
I'll send the
Actually,
money for
barbecue.
Korean barbecue if you DM me those spells as well for when I have to run my games.
We'll start
'Cause I
debating
could
after
really use that.
we finish recording.
Yeah.
Like
I
a
want
quick
an advantage
thing.
because you know where I live. I feel like I should get an advantage on that because I'm in a lot more of a dangerous position.
Nice.
So yeah, that hits.
Is this grab leading up to a thing that I think it's leading up to?
Yes.
Cool. So with a grab, can
Kind
I
of.
pull?
Can you, sorry?
Can I pull?
Can you pull?
Can I pull the grabbed individual?
Yes.
Toward
I imagine you can.
Okay.
Crimson Bands doesn't really have a description in it as in terms of whether you think so. It's
They're actually
yes.
they're supposed to be
sake.
paralyzed, not grabbed. Because this is one of my bread and butters.
Yeah.
Mm.
Paralyzed.
But
Yeah.
on a fantastic, they're pinned and paralyzed. But there's no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
jeez.
Okay. That's all
She knew
right.
who the danger was in this fight.
Four.
Aegis, I
But
sent
it
you
is a
message in-
616. so-
Before
Yeah,
you
I'm-
do that, can I use my reaction to do telekinetic sphere and protect Aegis?
Nope. Telekinetic
Why
spheres
not?
around you.
Five spaces times my rank, so I can do a sphere that big. So I dropped the one that I was holding over here.
Ding.
When the sphere is formed, the character makes a logic check and compares the results against the agility defense of all the unwanted characters in the enclosed spaces. On a success, the character can move any unwanted people outside the sphere's perimeter to spaces outside the sphere. On a fantastic success, they suffer damage.
I'm loving where you're going with that, Sparrow. But first, I would like to ask: is a paralyzed and possibly pinned individual, would they count as an object?
We've had this discussion.
No?
Several times, actually.
Yes.
Are you
just
gonna
wondering-
throw this person at me?
I'm just wondering if I have it in me to do some telekinetic manipulation then.
So I'm trying to
Mm.
interfere before Aegis is paralyzed and grabbed.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's my
Don't
reaction.
throw my boy. That's my job.
Uh,
Don't throw my boy.
So, can I do that or
Yes. How big is
okay?
the telekinetic bubble?
So it's 5 spaces times my rank. So 5 times 4, so 20 spaces.
Up to 20 spaces. Okay.
Yes.
So everyone is
So-
in the bubble.
Yes, but I can make a logic check against the agility defense of any unwanted characters in the enclosed space. And technically, all I need to do is create the sphere in such a way as it would only engulf Aegis at this point. But
So you want it big enough that it's engulfing Aegis. And-
is there a way I can try and push Morgana out? And if I'm successful, I'll enclose everyone as I go. But if not, I'll just stop it where it protects Aegis.
Yes. I mean,
Cool,
that
I
would
wanna-
be, let's say, a logic check against the agility defense.
Yeah. Ow. Anyone? Actually,
Is that against Morgana?
yeah.
You have edge.
Thank fuck for that. It's a little bit
Better.
better. It's a little bit better. I have one more karma point, but I'm saving it. Let's see. Do I have anything else? I think that's all I can add to it. is that enough to force Morgana out and enclose everyone? Or will it just enclose Aegis at this point? And Solstice.
It will just enclose Aegis. You're enclosing. You're basically growing the the bubble to
Go out.
encapsulate
Yeah.
Aegis and
Aegis and Solstice. I want to make that clear. Like, because I can get both of them and protect them. Within the same sphere, man.
okay.
I can't get Gideon and
That's
Hector
fine.
without dealing with.
What
without
would happen is
pushing
that if
against.
you want to encapsulate everybody,
I would have
then,
to beat.
consequently, you would make the logic attack against the people you don't want in there and see if you can push them out.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
would be encapsulated in the first place. So either you have to choose to stop it at Aegis or pull
Yeah.
everybody in and then push her out.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna bring it to the edge of Aegis. But that gives me Solstice and Aegis in that bubble. The
Okay.
Solstice is here.
What about Dark You?
Dark me. I
Considering
guess
the bubble
I will.
is centered on you, technically Dark You is in.
I'll push them out. I will push them out. I beat my own agility. I beat my own agility defense, so they just get pushed further into the fire prison. So they basically get shoved back into the fire prison. So it goes back through the fire. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Technically speaking, what do we got? So we're 1, 2, 3, 4 bubble. That one.
I am fucking shit up and I'm not even sorry.
About that. I'll change that to green later.
Yeah, so I'm gonna push fake me back.
Push you, face fake you.
Back into the fire. So I drop them on it, so they're gonna get through it again and as far into that as the bubble goes. And the Solstice made it like a 20-foot space, so it was just barely encapsulating it. So I'm pushing them deeper into that firewall, like into that fire prison. That's not going to do them any damage. It's just going to push them back, so they have to fight to get out again.
Okay.
God, I love being able to concentrate on so many things. It's so great. And since I dropped telepathic network, like I've got a free concentration slot. Yeah.
I was doing you a favor.
I appreciate. So you would have to beat my logic defense, and then even then, or any attacks on the sphere absorbs as if made against the character's telekinetic protection power. So you'd have to do 30 points of damage just to break that sphere, and then you'd have to do something else afterwards to do any damage to Aegis or affect Aegis anyway.
I mean, not in any way.
I mean, you do have a portal. I can't do shit about that. I'm sorry, but I stopped you getting paralyzed. Does that count?
Now, Crimson Bands, is that a grab? It's paralyzed and pinned, but is it a grab?
I mean,
I'm
we know
paralyzed,
the
like, I
wording
couldn't-
of this thing is not great.
Yeah.
The
I'm
character
paralyzed,
makes a
I can't,
skill
like,
check with an
resist a
edge
grab, can
against
I?
the melee defense of a target in their line of sight. If the attack is a success, the Crimson Bands paralyze the target. On a fantastic success, the target can be pinned to breaking out of the Crimson Band. So the wording of it is very similar, if not almost the same, as any of the powers that make characters
Actually,
grabbed, but its effect is beyond grabbed. Like its effect is more powerful than grabbed. So the question is grab a part of a scaling thing, or is grab a unique thing? This is something you have to decide. Is it a discrete thing, in which case this is not a grab, or is it kind of like subsumed into the category of being paralyzed as well?
No, it's different because you can be paralyzed without being grabbed.
Then it is not a grab.
All right. Cool.
I blocked the bands of Satorak once.
Technically, no, you haven't.
What do you mean?
I mean, you've protected him in the bubble, but he's still caught
Yeah.
in the bands.
Yeah, and she rolled a marvelous.
No,
So.
no, because all attacks made against anyone inside the bubble have to go against my defense. But if it's success against my telekinetic protection, which is 30, and then even if it's a success and beats my telekinetic protection, it breaks, but no one inside the sphere is harmed. So if it's an
Well,
attack,
the attack
that
doesn't
I can,
harm, does it? It just grabs.
but it can't touch you until it breaks my telekinetic field. So it, like, with that Marvel success, it's probably going to do enough damage to break the 30 point barrier. But at that point, the shield dissipates. And not like that, it just absorbs the last of the attack and nothing else happens inside the sphere. That's the way it's written. Sorry.
No. Yeah, it's an absolutely a fantastic defense against physical damage. So, that was.
They are phased though.
There's also that. So you do, in fact, have him protected, but he's technically phased while being contained in the Crimson Bands. So you've got a thing around him, so if a physical attack will come through and he unphases, he'll be protected by the bubble.
Okay.
That was Morgana,
We're
because that
still
was
on
your
Morgana.
reaction. Okay. Brown Recluse.
Yes.
It is your turn, my friend.
You've thrown together a random assortment of things.
Mhm.
What are you doing with the thing?
Is there still a portal?
There is not.
Hmm.
I mean, there is, but it's way on the other side of Synapse. You have Dark Synapse having been pushed outside a telekinetic bubble. You have
Mhm.
Morgana Le Fay surrounded by a couple of individuals while in flight.
Okay. Was I able to heal back my health as I got?
Yes. Spend a karma and then roll resilience.
So resilience at a 15.
Times your rank, so you heal back 60 points.
Oh, okay. So let's do the math real quick. All right. Woohoo. That helps a lot. Okay. Now that we've done that, and I see the opening here, and is this Dark Synapse here with the purple goo?
Yep.
The creep, yeah.
Yeah, I want to kind of like jump from building to building to try to get to that other side. Well,
Yeah.
web over to that building to get to the other side, carrying my creation.
Uh-huh.
And but the portal, is that character in front of the portal?
They're sort of near it, but at the same time, I guess not anymore, because Synapse pushing them outside the bubble would have pushed them away from the portal.
Okay.
So they're kind of like on the outside of a bubble.
Okay. I want to get to another building that's in that area so I can prepare a springboard action thingy. That's what I want to do. And that'll be my turn because I'm still going to tinker a little bit more with it. If I can, per se.
So you're going to say again?
I wanted to Try to get to another building that's within that area
Uh-huh.
and prepare a springboard action of my creation towards that portal and that character.
I mean, you could theoretically just land on the bubble
Oh, I can do that then.
and then just sort of like flick it down the way you have been with other individuals.
Yeah, we can do
You
that.
web into them.
We can do
Absolutely. All right. Give me a. What would this be? Let's make this an agility attack roll.
You got it. Are we still on edge because of Hunter's Mark?
This one doesn't because it's not Morgana.
Gotcha. Got an 18.
Pretty sure that hits. Yeah, that is definitely a hit. All right. What is the damage on these?
Hold on. If he's in Aegis, there's going to be a
Oh
problem.
no, not Aegis.
Is he perhaps hitting a moi?
Times 2. Oh.
Oh.
No, the weapons don't add in addition to mighty or anything, right? So. All right.
I don't believe so now.
You have edge. Oh no, you don't. This one is that. It's a shame you couldn't have done a little bit more. That's okay. You basically take this webbed device that you've sort of jury-rigged together, and you kind of slingshot snap it down from the top of the bubble, and it explodes.
Okay.
Causing damage to the remaining ice chunks on the thing, damage to surrounding area. Pretty impressive. And Synapse, you kind of get a sense because you're controlling this bubble of a fairly significant impact explosion behind you. As Brown Recluse basically sort of webbed slingshots, essentially a grenade that he cobbled together from various bits into your dark half.
Okay, cool. Because I'm like, did you just slingshot a grenade at me? Because we're gonna have a conversation. Because like that's 3 people. That is 3 times this team has tried to kill me.
So we're
Just looks
specifically
around,
aiming
make sure
for
he has
your
all of
evil
them.
half. We knew
Okay,
about it
it's fine.
before now. That's why.
And if I can kind of get out of there to the other side.
Absolutely.
Okay. And that is my turn. Also, if
Pop
I
you out.
can, pull out some more stuff from the ground.
Nice. All right. How do we do that thing? Do we have 5 more minutes or so? Give or take.
We have about 10 minutes until break or end.
Well, end. Yeah. All right. Then let's pop it up to the top of the round. John Doe.
Okay. I am going to use 5 focus and cast Jinx on Morgana.
Okay.
Oh, that look. Fucking hell, Leash.
The character makes an ego check against the target's ego defense. If it succeeds, the target has trouble on all actions. On a fantastic success, the target loses their next standard action.
Cool.
So let's try that ego check. Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
No.
Okay. My second action is going to be I am going to use Timeout Bubble on myself and Red Jaguar. The character creates a time bubble that affects themselves and any chosen allies within 1 space per rank. Within the bubble, the character and those allies can act normally while everyone else seems to be frozen. That's first off going to cost me.
You weren't attacked, though.
15. Sorry?
The character or an ally is attacked is the trigger.
If it's a
Really?
reaction, I'm using it as
Oh,
a standard
standard
action.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm using it as a standard action.
Yep. Okay.
And I'm going to target Red Jaguar. I'm going to stop time for us. And I'm going to look at Jaguar and I'm going to say, I need you to hit me.
Hit you.
Yes.
The only response you're gonna get back is how hard.
As hard as you can.
Okay.
What the fuck?
That is going
Under
to
a
end my
Jaguar.
turn and start Jaguar's turn.
Well, I'm gonna punch the shit out of Gideon. Let's see here. No, I don't want to do that. I'll just stick with this being clobber. Because I don't want to risk getting a Marvel success on molecular destabilization, which I think might be able to ignore any form of ignoring the damage. Hey, is that enough damage for you?
Beautiful. That is beautiful.
Oh, hold
That
on,
is
hold on,
going
hold on,
to-
hold on. Let me just edge to get it higher to see if I can get more.
No, you can't get any more
Can't
damage.
get more. But it's fine. So that would be 124
back, yes.
damage.
Minus 15.
Minus my 15. Yeah, so that's 31 plus 124 is 155.
Cool. That's you?
That was Jaguar's first action.
How many times? How many?
5. He gets
How
5.
many
You guys get 5 turns.
4.
4?
I can go up to 4, yeah.
How many reactions do you have, Gideon? Do you want me to do it again?
All right. We're going to have to. All right.
How's that for you, buddy?
Is that that is the second one. That is beautiful.
Fuck
Excellent.
it. If I can't hit her, I'm just gonna switch to support.
Cool. Round 3 inside.
No, this was the first the first of Jaguar's turns. Now we are entering the second round, but I just needed that. I don't need to do any more than this. So
Okay.
I'm going to drop it after that, and that is going to be the end of my turn. So now we go to Jaguar's normal turn. Thank you for
Okey-doke.
that.
You just heal off of that.
I just regained about 200 focus.
Yeah, fun thing
Fuck
about energy
me.
absorption is it lets you go above your focus limit.
Jaguar, you're up.
All right.
Nice.
Since I'm rolling well now, I think I'm gonna try to hit Morgana Le Fay
Cool.
with a clobber for the first one.
Excellent.
And come on, dang it!
No. Literally swings right through her.
I think I have a bad idea. This might work just because of how the language is used. Mike.
So before you say that, can I just say that's not where the hubris is, darling.
Nice.
Nice.
She's right, you know.
Okay. So, correct. Mike. So molecular destabilization. The language is if I hit my target, any object within 2 spaces explodes. Not that they take explosive damage, but
Okay.
they explode.
Yep.
I would like to punch the ground in front of Morgan Le Fay so the ground she's standing on explodes.
Sure.
Because I'm pretty sure this would do at least reduced damage, but reduced damage is still damage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get rid of that one. Sorry, Desk. That's a 16 on the
yes.
ground.
And you do. Now, what is the molecular destabilization? Sorry.
GM,
I'll pull it up and read it up right now for you.
GM, can you just check your direct messages in Zoom, please?
Don't think that can be used as a reaction though.
Okay.
But Destabilization. Two
I-
spaces. Regular damage. Okay.
Yeah, it just takes regular damage.
Cool. So you punch the ground, and everything essentially within 2 spaces of you explodes on the ground. Other than the character,
Oh no.
all targets within 2 spaces.
Okay, good.
Other than the character.
Yeah, so other than me.
Hey, Gideon, try.
Fortunately.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not
Technically,
worried
it
about
doesn't
him.
say
He doesn't
allies.
die.
It says targets. So
Yes.
Technically, Gideon's not a target.
Say target. I thought it said all characters.
It's fine. I still have 2 reactions.
okay. Gonna absorb more
Sure.
because this is a lot of damage.
Yeah,
Now,
I can absorb more. Because
That
the
explodes.
2 reactions I used were the ones from my original time stopped turn, and then I ended like
That's true.
my normal turn after that, so I still have 2 reactions.
that's true. Object explodes. Object take regular damage. Cool. So you fire up your shield protection. No, not protection hex. The energy
Energy
absorption,
absorption.
and take a brunt of damage. Morgana Le Fay is unfazed,
So nothing happens?
but the bubble goes down.
Hold on. No.
That's
2
62
spaces.
points of damage at point blank range.
I thought we were outside of it. The fuck?
Let me check.
He's outside.
1, 2,
there.
1,
There
2.
is a thing she might be able to do.
Go on.
Sorry. So there's an action called Skulk, where she basically redirects the target of an attack to someone else.
She's also
And-
phased still. So
Yeah.
I have no problem with the shield going down. I was just surprised that it did
Yeah.
because I didn't think it was within the spacing for it.
I think
That's
by the
Yeah.
language, it appears to be a language issue because it doesn't say 2 spaces in one direction. It just says 2
Yeah, it's
spaces
an
from the
explosion.
target, so it's like
Yeah.
a radius.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely a radius.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, so your
Um,
Aegis's shield is just in the radius. It's literally
That's
on
fine.
the edge.
Yeah, that's fine. We're both phased.
yeah, what could go wrong?
Okay, so that one didn't work. Time for plan 3 on my next turn.
Cool. Aegis. Oh wait, never mind. You're not.
Morgana's got another
do
retort
anything.
if that was said out loud.
Which
Sorry?
one?
Was that just Red Jaguar that just finished their turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did
you
say
that? Did you say
yeah,
that
he
out
did,
loud?
He did say, "All right, that's plan B out."
I'm impressed. You can count to 3.
I know my mother taught me.
Oh,
You're trying to shit talk a professional shit talker. This is gonna be fun.
this is weird. Pin works just like grabbing, except that the pin character has trouble on melee and agility checks. It's weird. Either.
So
That's. I don't think you can do anything.
You can
Okay,
try
so-
and recover from it.
Yeah, what do I have to roll to recover from pin, grab, paralyzed, sick, tummy ache?
Paralyzed, you can't move or take any actions that require melee or agility checks. Your agility defense is reduced to 10 against ranged attacks. Close attacks automatically hit. And pinned is trouble melee agility, cannot use movement actions. And you're not stunned, it's just yeah. So you're
Just
That
held
didn't answer
fast.
the question.
That's a
That
melee
did not
attack
answer
roll.
anything.
it did. Okay, so
It's
I
a
am
melee
pinned
attack
and
roll to try.
paralyzed. Okay,
To escape, essentially.
all right.
Not quite the same, which is weird wording.
Yeah. So what?
You know.
Oh
Is that technically against Morgana?
no, that would be against the effects,
Which is from Morgana?
but it's not targeting her.
Nice try, though. I respect it.
I respect the hustle, but I'm not gonna let us try and screw over our guest like that.
Fair enough.
We'll do it within the rules, like with telekinetic bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right.
Because
So with
we're not
that,
villains, we play by the rules.
with your valiant effort thwarted, everyone seemingly ineffective against the powerful goddess type before you. Does Morgana have anything quippy to say as a?
Oh wait, okay, minor point of order.
Uh-huh.
What was I from? Just paralyzed and pinned?
Yes.
Does pinned break concentration actually?
No.
Because I may have taken. Okay, I wouldn't have taken the damage, but I might be physical again.
Stunned, knocked back, prone, unconscious, demoralized, and potentially blinded, deafened, or paralyzed. Paralyzed.
Oh,
if the power
paralyzed.
requires a melee or if the power requires a melee or agility check.
Okay, I will leave that up to Mike to determine
And
whether or not
paralyzed,
my
no.
phasing. Okay.
No, you're still fit.
Especially because if you phase out, then you're no longer bound by it.
All right. Still phased.
Or you'd have to become solid, technically.
Yeah.
Either
The
way.
phase in, I mean.
Yeah. So let's call it here. With the cliffhanger being the heroes are getting their asses handed to them.
Pretty readily too.
This is
I
just
mean,
a
I
touch
haven't
of
taken
sort of
any
thing.
damage so far, and
All
I'm
right,
back
that's
up to full.
Neither have I, actually.
Like, Mike,
I
I do
just
want to
don't
point
know
out
it yet.
that you
Yeah,
are
all
letting
right.
the healing factor tank re-heal.
Exactly. That's fine. All right. So let's do a quick roundtable. Introducing yourselves, where you're from, where you can be found on the interwebs. And let's start with our guest, Leash.
Okay. Hi, I'm Leash. My social tags are Geek on a Leash. I am a full-time professional dungeon master in Sydney, Australia. Predominantly face-to-face, but I'm trying to break into doing a lot more online streaming, and I will hope that a few people would follow me to help me get that moving. It's been a pleasure being here today, and I very much look forward to coming back and playing Morgana for another round next time.
Yee.
Yes. All right.
So
John.
much fun.
John.
Oh, me? Hello, I'm John. I played Steel Aegis, the ineffective hero. Yeah, I don't think I did a single successful thing this game. I can be found online at Crim's Bacon. I can be also found on my own podcast where we play anything that's not Dungeons and Dragons or Pathfinder. I can also be found I did not name my podcast. Bacon Flavored Pods is the podcast. I stream with a friend over on his channel, Bore Immortal, and I can also draw for money if you would like drawings. I would like money.
Fair.
Indeed. D.
Hey everyone, I am Deep or Night Wanderer. That's Wanderer with an O. You can find me in all of the places under that tag, Night Wanderer. That's Wanderer with an O. You can find me on Twitch, streaming video games. You can find me on various people's places doing stuff with them. I am in John's pod a couple of times. I have been on Sparrow's stream a couple of times. I dabble. You can also find me on Twitter and Blue Sky. You can check out on itch.io a SRD that I've published that is called 123D6, a simple little bare bones thing that makes it easy to create a one shot. Other than that, we are currently recording the second season of the Cybertopia.
Cybertopia?
Yeah, thank you. The consonant did not want to go the way I wanted it to go. Podcast, which is a lot of fun. I have my little drug addicted exoskeleton guy learning what it's like to be drug addicted and on a severe come down without the regenerative powers of a cybercorp. Imagine you're
Well,
that.
shit.
It's fun. That is it for me.
Cool. Cool. Alejandro.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alejandro, who played Red Jaguar, also known as Hector, someone who is determined to finally land a hit on Morgan Le Fay. And he will find a way, I promise. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you want to see more of us or get access to our shitposting channel, please give Captain America over there money so that we can join the American experience of being slightly underpaid.
I
If you
want to
want to
give that to them.
Yes. He wants to pay us more, but we're working on it. If you want to see more of me or hope that or check to see it, make sure I'm not dead, you can find me on either YouTube, Instagram, or Blue Sky under the Greedy Dragon or Greedy Dragon 101, depending on where you're looking.
Cool. CJ.
I won't be muted when I start this time. Hey everyone, my name is CJ. It's been a pleasure to play with you all. Thank you for watching. You can find me not on Twitter. I'm officially gone, but I'm on Blue Sky tweeting. Wow, here I go. Blue Skying about hockey. I'm also on Twitch under the Hexagon TTRPG, playing TTRPGs 2 times a week, every week. Depending on if this is right before Christmas, I'll be running a holiday one shot. So come and watch that.
I think they call it
Heck yeah.
skeeting now.
Don't.
No. No one's
calling
calling
it
it
these
that.
days.
I
No.
hate that
Pharaoh.
so much. Hello. Hi. Why would you immediately pick me? All right. Hi, I am the luckiest of lucky red sparrows, which, if you know anything about my luck, tells you a lot about the general luck of sparrows. I am a Final Fantasy streamer on a quest to 100% Final Fantasy Online. I'm also the DM of Tasteful Tales, a homebrew D&D adventure that is currently on hiatus, but we're coming back very soon as soon as I unpack the notes, because when I moved, I packed them and I don't know which box they're in. And with chronic pain, it takes a while to unpack shit. So hopefully we'll get that back soon. And I'll be doing a summary for that at some point in the next few weeks, hopefully. I'm not always a VTuber, but my stream room is not yet set up. All my lighting is kind of shit. So this is what we've got. but I can do one of the best things. I can have a mustache. With a click of a button. But that is me. So you can find me under Lucky Red Sparrow anywhere. I still technically have a handle on Twitter, but I mostly use that to shitpost to fuck up data collection. So you might want to find me on Blue Sky or TikTok or Instagram, all that other good stuff. Yeah, that's me.
Fair. Joe.
Hey everybody, this is Joe, better known as Nolafanger on most other social media websites. I am it's been fun playing the Brown Recluse, Dr. Raylan Vasquez, the Seattle-based webhead originally from the East Coast. Again, you can find me on most of the other websites as Nolafanger. Been really big been deep into the World of Darkness area, particularly Vampire the Masquerade. That's my bread and butter. River Region Studios is my baby and company that I run behind the scenes for it. And we are currently on hiatus right now because I am still figuring out everything. And I became a Spanish teacher a few months ago. So if you want to help with assisting with that, because, you know, the American education system is really bad. And I have a lovely bunch of students that really are engaged in learning Title I Spanish, Spanish from Title I school. So if you know what that means, you know, support me. If not, that's fine too. It's been fun, so that's it.
Cool. As for me, I have been your hapless narrator, victimized with the wings of fate, etc., etc. You can catch my pre and post COVID cosplay adventures at Canadian Captain America on Instagram and TikTok, and CDN Captain America on the Blue Sky and the other one. As for this is the only campaign I've been doing at this point. 2 games a week, Saturdays at 10 a.m. Pacific and Mondays at 6 p.m. Pacific. 2 separate games, one combined plot line, which is coming to a head very quickly. And on December 7th, we will be recording our final in-character episode, more or less, by combining both of those games into one. 10 people, one combat against the big bad of the entire game. And
Capitalism.
whether or not they will succeed depends greatly on whether or not I can smash 12 people into one combat in 3 hours. So
That is a terrible idea.
terrible idea. But at this point, where I'm hitting the throttle on it because there's nowhere to go but down. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for likes or subscribe. Subscribe and like to everybody on this channel. Rising tides lift all boats, as it were. Open a browser window and mute it. Everything helps for them and Switch. And come back next week for the conclusion of the fight with Morgane Le Fay and all the fallout that results from that. So,
Yeah.
keep your sticks on the ice, and we'll see you in a week.
Bye.
Bye.